working it your whole life.
Yeah, and I think I know what Brick's going to say. I hate that you lost your monetization. Honestly, I hate the fact that Chris Ryder lost his channel.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he
absolutely.
made some choices. So
Yeah.
I look, the second a man can't put food on his table or roof over his head, you make that man desperate. That makes that man dangerous. I'm not a proponent for trying to deprive anyone of their living, but you know who is? He's going to take everything you ever earned, everything you're earning now, and everything you'll ever earn in your future.
Who?
Well, that's a direct quote from Chris Ryder.
Which Chris, you're good to come up if you want. If we're going to talk about Chris and he's in the chat, I'm not going to like keep him on the leash. If I don't even know if he wants to, but
I'm going to say that I'm okay with. I'm fine. I mean, I know it's your channel. I'm okay with it. I would have the conversation. I don't want to be yelled over, and I don't want to be belittled. I'm not interested in that.
That's
we can have a conversation.
That's reasonable, and I don't think the yelling over thing just makes bad content. So I try to usually at least keep the noise clear.
Yeah. I mean, I certainly have a question for something that he posed into the chat. It's because he said it's because
I'm not even reading the chat. So yeah.
He said because we don't report you.
Nikki, thank you for the $10. She says, "Great to see you, the Powder Dusty." It is great to see you as well. Let me.
Okay. Well.
Oh yeah, all men and women have the right.
Oh my God, is that it?
Okay, wait. I thought my Rafflecopter was better than your. Now you've upgraded, so you've outdone me, Flo. I haven't seen this new one.
And I'm still working on upgrading the upgrade. Actually, that was because you can tell that the segments are uneven, and I've got more people that need to bomb. There's been a lot of crash outs so far this year. Paul Enslaved, probably my biggest hater, crashed the fuck out off YouTube. I'm not going to say that I take credit for that, but I will say that I win. Also, Mel Pandora has said she's about to step back because reasons, right? So,
Roger.
Welcome, Chris.
What's up, Flo?
Wow, we're just here building bridges and then promptly lighting them on fire. Just kidding. We're just building the bridges.
Well, it's hard whenever everything around you is explosive.
Over the River Kwai.
So question for you, Chris.
Take turns.
I don't really read the chat all that much when I'm on panels, but Brick, you said the claim is that they don't report people.
Yeah, he said we. I don't really know who the we would be, number one, and then what would you be reporting for?
But here's the weird thing, because weren't they loudly and often taking credit for getting Lick the Whole Boot taken off the internet?
I mean, like the thing is, I'm not into reporting people. I've said it time and time again.
But I'm asking Chris that question. Weren't they not only loudly and often bragging that they got Lick the Boot kicked off?
Gotcha.
How did that happen without reporting them? That's kind of weird.
There's a couple questions, I guess.
So,
are you two talking to each other, or
yeah? Go ahead.
Oh, that was my question for you. Your claim is
two quick. One from me and then one from him.
Okay, so take turns.
Yes, you asked the question.
Ask a question.
Go ahead, G.
You made a claim. I was getting clarification from Brick. You made a claim that you don't report people on the internet. Is that true or false?
That I made that claim?
You just typed it in the chat. Is that what Brick?
So are you asking if I just typed that we don't report your channel, Todd?
No, no.
Are you asking if
No,
I
no,
just typed that in
that's
the
not.
chat?
Can you bring up his comment?
I'm
please,
looking for
Lizzie?
it.
Yeah. So
Fuck's
your
sake,
question is, are you
Slippier than an
questioning
eel.
if I typed that into chat?
I don't know. I didn't see it. That's why I was asking.
All right.
Okay.
The
Okay.
answer to that
I'd like
question
to bring a
is
little
yes.
civility to the
Okay,
conversation
no,
by
Brick,
making sure
take
that you understand my
turns.
question.
Here, hold on,
Okay.
guys. Here's the
Wow.
question.
Okay. All right.
It's because we don't report
you,
you,
Todd.
Todd.
Okay. So that was
I
very
was
specific.
referencing the portion that you all were at in the conversation. You said that you were surprised, Todd, that your channel has not been removed due to all the TOS violations that you commit on your channel. And I said, it's because we don't report you, Todd. And then to answer your question, Brick, which you should wait until it's your turn, but since I remember it, I will explain to you what I meant was when I said we, is that we, like me, I don't incentivize people using my channel to brigade. So there is no content.
I'm glad that you
I'm gonna
answered that. But
finish.
first off, no, you
Let
are
him
finished.
finish.
Because
Let him
here's the
finish.
thing.
I'm
I'm not
finish.
interested in being
Brick.
insulted.
Just
Hey, I'm
stop.
out, dude. I'm out. You want me to fucking leave? I'll leave, bro.
I want you
I'm
to.
not interested in the
I
bullshit.
want you to let people finish, and I want people to let you finish.
Are you interested in allowing people to insult me on the platform? Because I will fucking leave, dude.
You were not insulted, Brick.
You are trying to insult my fucking intelligence, stupid.
Who is?
Oh,
By
hold on.
This
finishing
stupid
the answer to
right
my
here.
question, wow, Brick.
You can
Still.
wait your fucking
Rick.
turn, motherfucker. I'm the first one who asked the goddamn question.
Brick, you just said you don't want to be slandered and talked over and yelled at. Can you please let him finish his questions or finish his answers?
Am I supposed to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So what I was going to finish with saying is that you won't find videos, long live streams about me talking about other people's channels and telling my audience, hey, this is fun. Let's go report them. The only time I ever did that was on Michael Kaiser when he was publishing Tiffany's children's information.
So you won't find it except for this one time.
Yeah, well, there was
find
one time, so I just told you everything there is to know, Todd.
So you lied and then told the truth and lied again.
I'm sorry
He
for
expanded on the
clarifying
answer.
everything in full for you. At what point are you ever satisfied with a legitimate answer?
All right. So let me ask you a question. For public safety, if you build 1,000 bridges and suck one, what do you think is going to be on your tombstone? You're going to say a great bridge builder, or are they going to call you a sucker?
Do I have to ask you the same thing that I just asked Brick?
Me?
Yeah.
What am I doing? He's
We're trying to have a good faith conversation.
That's a good faith question. You just got done saying you don't do something and then said, except for this one time I did it.
Okay.
I just explained it all the way through. I said that I don't do that. However, there was a time in which I did it once. That way you couldn't come back and say, well, here's one time. Well, yeah, that's the one time. The answer is completely broken down and clarified all the way through for you, Todd.
So you learned your lesson. Okay, fair enough.
It wasn't a lesson. I still would do it if it were Tiffany's children.
You still do it. Yeah.
So
there's context.
Children,
There's
Brick.
context in which,
still do it.
and I think everybody would agree that there is context, because I'm not a striker either, but I think everybody would agree that there some things can hit a line where it's worth it.
Right. What about lick the whole boot? Did you have anything to do with that?
Actually, I explained that completely. Chris Ruff got his channel taken down.
But how do you know that?
That's interesting.
Because it was my process. Like I was involved in the process.
No, I want to hear more.
Ruff did it, but it's your process. Okay.
Yes, Ruff caused Lick the Boots channel to be removed because they made the move that was a TOS violation against my channel, and then Christopher Ruff used Lick the Whole Boots platform to admit it. So when it was investigated by the YouTube team, by the actual humans, that's what they saw was on Lick the Whole Boots.
I'm confused.
You're not listening. On Lick the Whole Boots channel, they saw admission that they violated TOS by making false reports.
Okay, well, hold on, because
How do
your
you know
channel,
that?
well, hold on. Your channel,
Because they sent me a message saying that they took his channel down due to it.
Bro, one more time.
You stop.
Hold on. Hold
you
on.
stop.
Fair enough.
I'm going to send it to you, Flo. I'm going to send you a screenshot of the message YouTube sent me after they removed Luke the Boot's channel. Would you like that?
Yeah.
no, I'm hold on. I'm still a little fuzzy right now. I just because it's interesting. And I'll leave it at that. But I'm definitely listening. No, I'm definitely listening. You got my curiosity piqued on this one. I'm trying to think of how to proceed.
In the meantime, Chris, I'm going to send you my email. If we're going to be doing a lot of document sharing, it'll be easier if I don't have to move the text manually.
The
then.
only problem I'm going to have is I have to leave this room to be able to fetch
Okay.
and send.
Well, then we'll just work with text.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind. Well, it's not that. I still have to leave the page.
Okay.
I'm just saying I got to, jump over and grab it, and I'll be
okay. It's
absent
whatever's
from here
easier.
during that time.
Do you are you and Chris Ruff still falled out?
Me and Ruff?
Or yeah, Ruff.
Not that I know of. I mean, I don't think we're like super close.
Well, that's
or anything, but
Literally, I've had weed in my ass and had my ass sniffed by a dog. No alerts. So I know that shit worked. It's deep storage. Yeah.
What's
I've seen
wild
that.
to me is that, you guys have been over there, Todd, just going hog wild. Chris Ryder, he's such a liar, blah, 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 blah. He lies, and he lies, and he lies, and he lies. And it's Chris Ryder. And you're welcome for getting your channel monetized, Todd, by the way. And all of your content revolves around me, right? And you have to call me a liar to be able to get the views because you're using that group of people. So you're welcome. Here's the question. How come now that you all finally have the man of your dreams right here on stage with you, neither one of you have approached me with a single accusation of any lie directly? Where are they at? Where's all these lies that you've been claiming for what, a year now?
Okay. Did you or did you not say that I was in part an originator of that email that was sent to me?
You are twisting what I said.
No, hold on. Is there going to be a clip that I could demonstrate or pull up at some point in time in the future where you accused me of having a part in originating that document?
You made the originating part up. You made the originating. I said that you were involved and you participating in tampering with evidence. You said originating because you have to spin a narrative on everything you say.
Okay. So
I did not lie. You are lying.
Okay, so yeah, it's not me, it's you, Roger. Okay.
Here's my question back. This is my turn now. Did you participate in were you involved with that document at all at any point in time?
Bro, that is such a bad.
It's an honest question.
Unreal,
Answer.
Brick.
It is a bad faith question. It's 100%.
How's it a bad faith question? It's an answer.
You know exactly why it is, dude.
Did you? No, I do know why, because I can prove it, and that scares you.
You can prove what, dude?
That you were involved.
Such an idiot. You really are an idiot.
Involved in the handling of that evidence. Yes or no?
I never touched that.
Said the word touch, but I didn't. I said handling.
All right, so here it is, Chris. How is it that you knew that there were 6 names associated with that email, that there were 6 different people? Because it was a blind CC?
You're not answering the question?
Now, who would... Yeah, what do you mean? I'm not... Yeah,
you didn't answer your question I just asked you. Did you participate in that document's existence? Yes or no?
I don't answer questions.
See? The difference between you and me, Todd, is you're a liar. And I can prove
the difference between you and me is you're a litigious sucking motherfucker, Chris Ryder.
This ain't
you're looking
YouTube.
And you're looking you're looking to hem me up in any fucking possible way you can with some word salad bull.
That ain't
you
word salad.
You and only
obviously
you.
The direct question.
You and only you, Chris Ryder. You and only you know who originated that email, because you said leave her alone.
I'm not talking about the email. I'm not talking about the email. I'm talking about the
That's
evidence.
the only time I had
document.
any possession of that document.
All right, so we're not gonna. That question is, he pleads the fifth. Is there other questions from anybody
Well, I mean,
on any
is
side.
that
Brick,
what we do?
you wanna
Just
jump
plead
in?
fifth on all the questions? Does that solve anything?
People can read into fifths if they want.
Okay.
I think that there's more value in covering more ground than there is in hammering out whether or not you get to plead the fifth.
Hey,
All
Chris
right, I'll
Ryder,
just do this on every question. I'll let them go first and fire every shot, and we'll see how many have points for answering questions at the end of this. Go ahead, Brick. Go ahead,
yeah,
Todd.
well, it's
Take
easy
the
to
pick.
answer. It's easy to answer if you're gonna fucking lie.
But you're the one who just lied. I just explained it. I answered my
He
question.
actually deferred from, to be technical, he deferred from answering. So,
No. He deferred.
right.
I
Yeah,
answered the question he fired to me first.
Because you're a
Yeah, you did answer.
person. Because you're a litigious person. I have no intentions of suing you. I will countersue the fuck.
You
that.
can't sue me.
Oh, dude, you have no idea, bro.
You can't, or you would.
You have no, because I'm not a litigious person.
No,
I
it's
just
not because you're not a
explain that.
litigious person. It's because you have no basis.
That's
So-
because I like to earn my money, not take it from other people's
Earn
pockets.
from what? Your disability check 50%? What are you talking about? Earn from JJ?
Now you're
to
gonna
interfere in
now
my
you're gonna
case,
shit on my
Todd?
service. Congratulations.
Excuse me. I just said you're 50% disability. That comes from
Can
your
we
service.
can we actually get to
Yeah, Brick, what do you got? You got a question?
So basically my main question here is, Chris, what is your contention with me specifically?
Brick, I've told you this already. Are you ready to listen?
You have never told me personally.
Yes, I have. Yes,
Bro,
I
we've
have.
never been on panel. Stop lying.
All right,
Okay.
that's okay. That's okay.
Look, if you don't want to answer it, just
No,
don't
I'm
answer
answering.
it,
You ready? Listen
don't
up.
answer it because you don't
Listen
want
up.
to answer it. Shut the fuck up, you fucking.
Brick,
Can you mute him?
Brick,
Listen,
let him answer.
I'm answering. And it's
I'm
the same
muting
answer you
myself
got.
so that you can spin a narrative.
Okay.
It's the same answer you got last time you asked that question. I told you, Brick. When you go on Todd's channels, when all he's doing on a video,
So
or
what
live
you're
stream,
saying is that I'm
when
not.
all he's doing is let me finish. When all he's doing is talking shit
What
about
you're
me
saying
or
is I'm not
Tiffany,
allowed to go where the fuck I want to
no,
go.
if you
Unbelievable.
When you hear
participate,
the sirens or anti-aircraft guns, you must get under cover at once. If you're in the open with no cover, lie down. The most important rule of all is never to stand staring at the sky. If you don't take cover, you may get hurt.
Thank you, Carrie, for dropping the bombs. Excellent timing, by the way. Okay. Brick, I'm trying so hard not to dunk you, but you have got to let other people talk.
Well, I want a very clear answer. I don't want all of this bull.
Can you please let him do
super,
it then?
It's
super,
a very simple
super
question.
clear.
It deserves a very simple
You're
answer.
right, and he's about to give it right now.
I keep trying. So, Brick, as I told you before, if you go on to the live stream where all the purpose of the stream is to talk me or Tiffany,
Well,
you
fuck
are
you.
always
Fuck you.
listen.
No, absolutely.
You
I can
will
go where
always
I want to
get
go.
the contentious response from me.
I get
That's
to
the
go
answer to
wherever
your
I want to
question.
go on YouTube and in my real life, dude.
You can
Get
go wherever
over
you
it.
want, but
Get
don't
over
participate
it.
in the
Get
stream
over it.
intended to
Brick.
bash me.
Brick, you asked him why he felt a certain way about you. He's not saying you can't go there. Please let him answer the questions you're asking.
You know, Rick, it's not even about you. It's about your behavior.
What behavior, dude? What are you talking about?
Participating.
You don't like my words? Well, f- you.
No,
Go the fuck away,
participating
dude.
in a
Stop following
stream
me
that is-
around, dude. I don't know why the fuck you go over to Chili's channel.
You! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! You! Fuck you! You! Fuck you!
I mean,
I
that's
don't
pretty
even know
much
how
it,
else to
right?
do
So
it
Chris
if he's
Ryder's
going to
doing the
scream on
fuck
me.
you and I do the fuck you back. That's the way it goes. I mean,
What
you
the
can do fuck yous all you want, but I can do that too, bruh. Do you
I was
enjoy it?
mocking. I was mocking you.
Yeah,
with that.
exactly. So we can sit here and go back and forth. But what is what is your
We're not going
contention
back
with
and
me
forth.
personally? What is the personal contention that you have with me?
Oh my
I
god.
just answered it.
No, you didn't answer it. What you did
When
was you
you're-
tried to obfuscate around it. What you're trying to do is you're trying to paint a narrative that I'm over there talking shit about you and Tiffany and her fucking kids, which is a fucking lie, you piece of shit.
Brick, let me help
You're
you.
a piece of shit, dude. Fuck
Let me
you.
help you.
You're a piece of shit. You're a
Let
piece
me
of
help you,
shit.
Brick.
I haven't said anything about you.
Let me help
Todd,
you.
do you think that you can talk to your attack dog?
Well, he's not my attack dog. First off, I did send you a text, Brick. I look at it like this: we both know likely that for public safety is only going to accidentally tell the truth. So we know that he's going to lie. So what we do is we just clip farm the shit out of it.
What am I lying about here, Todd?
Your lips are moving, dude. I don't understand.
No,
why
no,
liars
answer.
lie.
What lie?
You're an activist.
What lie?
You're an
Whatever
activist.
you have, put up a receipt. Whatever you have,
Okay.
put up a receipt.
You're an activist. That's what
Stop
you lie
painting
about.
narratives and
And
pull
you
up
want a
receipt.
receipt for
Yeah.
my
Pull it up.
for
Brick,
my feelings
Brick,
that
hold on.
I am an activist, right?
No,
You
no,
want a
no, no.
receipt?
I have receipts, dude.
No, hold up, Brick.
What is activism, Todd?
I just gave you an example of how you're not supporting his right to be wherever he wants to assemble and to speak however he wants to speak.
I didn't even hear you speak during that.
Now you have a right to feel however you want about it.
I don't care about his assembly. I care about him kicking tires, bro. Look, if I say the one thing you will do that will piss me off is if you kick the wheel of my car, and you can wander around the planet and do everything you want, but the fucking second you kick the wheel, you got my attention. That's what I'm telling Brick. Stay the fuck off the panel that is talking to me or Tiffany. That's the one thing that will draw. He asked me what made me get contentious feelings.
Another threat, tough guy.
Did you hear what I said?
Or
I'm
what,
answering
bro?
the question. You're trying to turn it around into something else. I'm trying to answer a simple fucking question.
No, you're posturing up. You're puffing out your chest.
Oh my
The
God.
question was about why he doesn't like him. This is why he doesn't like him. He's not saying that he can't do it. He's not saying he's going to stop him. This is why, right?
I'm not even saying I don't like him, Flo. He doesn't even understand that. It's not dislike. It's a thing that he is doing that I am responding to directly to him, and he don't like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Now you don't like
You
me.
did it for
I
a
don't like
while,
you.
Brick.
Let's move on with life, dude.
So-
You have nothing, bro. I don't understand why you want to go over to Chili's channel to try to say some stupid that you have no clue about. What the fuck was that?
Let's start with you all. Like, look, what you all started this whole channel called Generally Specific.
Who's
It
you
is-
all? What are you talking about,
it
bro?
has-
I am Brick Jonesy. What
All
are
right,
you
well,
talking about?
you stay down for a moment, Brick. Let's finish this out in order. So Todd has created an entire genre. His whole entire YouTube channel is based on monetization on my back. And on that, you switched from pretending to support me to now getting the other side of the team, which is the ones who absolutely hate me. So both ways you look at it, your monetization depends on me being your content. Your content claims for a long time now that I've lied, and that's why you have content to disperse is on the back of saying that I've lied. Now I'm saying this very clearly. Tell me one lie. What started your channel, Todd?
Oh, by the way, Flo, I mean, you're welcome to pull up my videos, my shorts, and see how much of that content
I
is
don't
all
care
about.
about your shorts. I'm talking about your live streams.
So
You keep doing that. You keep directing people to your shorts where you do cooking videos.
Yeah,
What about
there you go.
all the live streams, the ones you put behind
you know what,
paywalls?
Chris? You know what, Chris? Why don't you answer for me? You fucking retarded.
How much money do you make off your stupid cooking videos, Todd, or your subpar gaming? Nothing. So where's your money at? Oh, I know. It's in the super chats and the memberships and the goals that you set during the live streams, which is nothing but content alleging that I've lied. What lie?
You are so fucking full of yourself, dude.
What lie?
I don't
It's an
think
easy
I've
question.
met. I don't think I've met anyone.
One
that
lie.
I joke about liking myself as much
One
as
lie, Todd.
You are absolutely deluded.
You still can't answer the question. What singular lie?
Okay, that I yelled at you for 2 hours straight. Release the entirety of that phone call if you really truly have it recorded.
What?
But you won't do it, will you, Chris?
Lie.
You won't release that phone call, will you? The one that my wife, the one that my wife
This is the problem
witnessed.
right here. This is
I
what
just
happens.
gave it to you. You fucking
So you're saying
Chris,
that we
Chris
didn't
has asked
have
the
that
question. He
conversation,
skirts
Todd?
around an answer, right?
Are
This
you
is exactly what
saying,
happened.
Brick, this doesn't involve you? A,
No,
B, C your
I'm
way out of it.
here
Todd,
listening to this nonsense. You just keep going on
Rick,
and
you
on,
don't get
skirting
to
around the
decide what's
narrative,
nonsense.
putting out
Everybody
a
makes a
narrative.
determination on their own. What I get to decide is whether or not it's your turn to talk. And I'm trying. Look, I've never tried this hard to keep somebody on panel, Brick. Stop making me work so hard, or send in a super chat.
So am I here to have a conversation, or am I here to be insulted and talked down to?
Are you here to have a conversation, or are you here to just spurg the fuck out and call people names?
The fuck are you talking about, dude? I'm up here. I said,
I wonder why he can't just let Todd handle his battle.
And you know what? Just because I'm a nice guy, I'm going to drop a link to his channel as well, so you guys can. But
Yeah,
go ahead. Yeah.
I think it's a little rich. Actually, Jim looks like he might have something to say, but I think it's a little rich. I think it's a little rich that you'll go into the enemy territory, Chris Ryder.
I think, are we just going to avoid the question again? Is this another?
No, you're the one avoiding the question. I gave you the
asked
example.
the question. You didn't tell me the lie.
Are you
tell
gonna
me
produce,
the lie?
Are you going to produce?
That's not telling me a lie. Tell me a lie.
Well, I guess if you produce a 3-hour phone call between the two of us, in which you accused me of yelling at you for 2 hours straight.
Where did you get 3 hours? First of all, you're making shit up. Where did you even get 3 hours?
Do you see what I'm saying, dude? Are you
Show
going to keep
where I ever
interrupting me?
said 3 hours, Todd.
Are you going to keep interrupting me and filibustering? You sound like
Did
an
I say there was a phone
retard.
call between us that you were freaking out and you said you had 170 IQ? Yes, I did say that. Is that your question?
There's the lie right there. Now produce
it's not
a phone call. Produce.
I have recording. Okay, guess what, Todd?
Yes, there it is.
What happens
he
when
says
you do
he
that?
has the recorded.
You know what happens
the whole
when you
thing unredacted, all of it. So
okay,
that people can see exactly who and what.
You know what happens when you do that, Todd? I send it to Flo, bro.
Yeah, then watch it and listen to the whole thing. My wife witnessed it too.
So what's the lie?
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's cool. So what's the lie now?
I don't know. Flo's got he's got the data. Flo,
what is the lie, Todd?
Have you listened to it?
I don't have any idea what even phone call you're talking about.
So
and it's not like
the lie is that he's claiming I said at a 171 IQ. Never fucking ever uttered those fucking words ever. Once.
Okay, so was I wrong about the number you gave me? Because I thought you said
way
one.
The other thing
what
is
IQ in that phone call? What IQ did you tell me you have?
This is exactly why this cocker is not fucking just anywhere around me. He can't shut up for 5 seconds, dude.
Do you think that I've been acting in good faith today?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. Do you think that question he asked is unreasonable?
There are every time he asks what lie over and over again, I'm right in the middle of explaining it. The dude made a claim that he records everything. He made a claim that he recorded that phone call. I have given him permission, and by the way, it's a single party consent state, which is Kentucky.
Call, so I know what to look for. How do I know which phone call?
I don't know. He said it was like a 3-hour phone conversation in which for 2 hours, this was his words, in which 2 hours I was screaming at him nonstop. My wife witnessed it because I was sitting in my computer room right here, downloading his favor as he got mad because I was about to get monetized, and I took it off of StreamYards. I sent him the fully unredacted video through the email. It was halfway downloaded, and he started screaming at me because he wanted me to leave copyrighted up on my channel right when I'm trying to get monetized, saying, this is my life, fuck your channel, fuck your monetization, this is my life, it's more important. You should have just left it up there. I said, what part of I'm sending you a fully unedited version from StreamYards, it is halfway downloaded to you in an email. Well, what am I going to do with that? I don't know. You got permission to upload the whole thing to your channel, monetize it, make fucking money off of it. You have my blessings, but that wasn't good enough for this cocker. He wanted to start ripping into me like somehow I needed to do him more favors.
Are you talking about the video when you went with him to the thing and you put the music over the?
No, I'm talking about the whole when he was on my panel for the DUI guy, where he's saying other people said that he was drunk on his stream, claimed that he was trying to hire the DUI guy. He swore up and down he never said this. He needed my video unedited to prove it. And he was I'm going to blow your whole channel up. Your channel's going to see more activity than it's ever. Just leave it there. All you had to do was do this. I was going to king make you. This motherfucker is selling lemons. He thinks they're limousines. They're fucking lemons. And I lost my patience with him because here I am in the middle of doing this cocksucker a favor. He's going to start fucking riding me like a hobby horse.
Let me ask. I guess, pose a question, but it's really a statement. I think before I bring people back up, except for Brick. Brick needs to stop shitting on everything. I think that at this point, there's been so much back and forth and yapping on all sides that to try to pinpoint a specific offage as demonstrable of somebody being a liar in any direction is not going to be right. It's got to be something substantial, or persistent, pervasive. Any thoughts to that before I bring them back up?
Oh, I mean, just in the phone call alone that he claims that he has, but he won't release. There's a multitude of potentialities of lies that he said that things happen that actually I have a completely different recollection to. And you know what? If he would just release the unredacted, unedited, full phone conversation and put it on his channel, he's thirsty for clicks and views. That'll solve it all. Did I say what he says I said? Was I yelling at him for 2 hours straight? Was I not trying to send him an unedited, complete copy from StreamYards? And I explained that to him in the beginning of the conversation that I was going to send it to in an email. He said, okay, that's fine. But he wasn't really listening. Because then when I started to make the edits on my actual YouTube channel, not the edited video that was being kept, you know what I'm talking about, right? The library, it keeps it in your library. You have a fully unedited, you can go podcast with it, or you can download the whole video. It's unedited. It's from stem to stern.
Right. Yes. So you would have an unedited copy. Was his concern that he would have no way to verify that the copy you gave him was unedited?
No, he got mad because I told him I'm sending it from StreamYards. You'll have the full thing and you can do whatever you want with it. You can monetize it. You can put it up on your channel. Explained it to him multiple times. But because I guess maybe he didn't understand how StreamYards worked at the time, but I'm sending him the entire video. I told him that multiple times.
Does it go through StreamYard?
No, I emailed it to him.
Okay.
It was 50. It took I was like fucking 45 minutes. It was halfway done with the download. And he fucking started acting like a fucking spurg. So I said, fuck you, dude.
He did.
Doing you no fucking favors.
Look, chill out for a moment. Let me explain this.
Oh, yeah.
This is what you would understand this flow. Todd didn't, and he blew up on me. So here's what was going on. His chat section had comments being made by a person in which I needed those comments to bring to court because it was from a lawyer that got himself involved in my open case, and I was filing a complaint on him, and I was going to litigate that in the courtroom in my open case. I asked Todd to leave it up so that I could get a recording of it. He was worried about taking it down to edit out some song or something. And I said, please just leave it there long enough that I can get a copy of it. And he said, well, I'll send you a copy of the video. Well, I don't need a copy of him on video. I needed the comment sections. So he freaks out on me. And I'm like, dude, just chill. It's going to get you past your monetization levels. Like you've been trying to get monetized. You're going to get monetized from this blow up. Like this is one of the biggest blow ups about me that's happened on YouTube. It happened on your channel.
I see you, GS, real quick before I hand it over to you. Let me just say, it sounds like actually a fucking misunderstanding between both of you. Is that wrong?
I didn't misunderstand. He wasn't hearing what I needed, or he was refusing, because it felt to me like at one point he got protective of that information. And you got to remember, Flo, this is at the point where I was questioning Todd's position. Was he really doing things for the other parties, or was he doing it for me? Because at that point, he had already started asking people
Flo,
if
I
I was
appreciate. Hold
believable.
on, Flo. I appreciate you having me on my channel. I'm not going to take part in this guy's fucking mental illness and delusions. I'm not gonna.
Of course.
This guy's 100% fucking off his rocker.
Why don't you
and
just
off
answer
meds.
it,
Well,
Todd? Just
okay.
answer it.
That's
Here.
absolutely ridiculous.
Okay.
Good luck with this mental illness, guy. You're
Wow.
fucking you're a muppet. You know that, Chris?
Yeah, he keeps getting backed into the corner where he has to answer and he can't. Because he's lying.
Jim, you should wear a shirt that's not skin colored. I thought that you were naked at first. Hold on.
Howdy.
Hold on. Before Rick is still backstage.
Right.
Rick, do you want to try anything else or what?
I'll get it. I like
Go for
that.
it, Brick. What questions you got, Brick?
Anyway,
No?
maybe he stepped away for a minute.
No, I'm here. I was laying down because ultimately I'm not just going to sit here at the chair while this
I'm
guy
actually
keeps going on and on.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you actually stayed backstage. And I'm also surprised that I brought you back on stage. But I'm trying to show extra good faith to everybody because I know that people are touchy about things, which is reasonable.
And Flo, I know that you are. Look, dude, you know that I am good faith. I do not. Look, let's be brutally honest here, right? If I say I'm gaslighting you, you say I'm lying. It's fine, dude. Yes, that I get it, right? However, I never said that I wouldn't talk shit. I said I don't want to have shit talk to me. Did I?
Oh my God, but you don't get that.
That's gaslighting, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it could be. It's a double standard.
It's a double standard. It's hypocritical, but that is the truth of it. And I am brutally honest, right? Now, here's the thing, right? My question was very simple. I don't care about some narrative about
His
how,
answer was simple, though.
yeah, well, he was going to go on and on and on about how GS or some other panel is talking shit about him, which is painting a narrative.
No,
And
I ended it right
Hold on,
at the point.
dude.
Let me
This is
steel
the
man it.
fucking
Let me
problem.
just. I feel like you're about to do the same thing you just accused him of. So let me steel man it. And Chris, you tell me if I steel man it wrong. Chris is mad because you participated in talking shit about him and Tiffany. Was that steel man accurate?
It's a little off. Hold on. Each time I let go and let it be, right? Brick goes and does another live stream. And each time he does it, I say to him, Brick, you fucking idiot, you just got me back on your
So here
ass.
we go. That name calling shit. I'm not interested in it.
What?
All right. So new steel man. He talked shit about you multiple times, even after promising multiple times he'd stop.
I never said I'd stop.
Or okay. Well, Brick, let me ask Brick. Is that this is not you're not confused about why he's mad at you, are you?
Yes, I am.
I'm not mad at him right now.
Brick,
Even though he just did a stream about me tonight, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know if I should be mad or not.
Did I?
Brick,
Tell
do you
me.
talk shit about people you want to be on good terms with?
Well, hold on, because I want to just. Well, okay, I'll answer your question. Do I talk shit about people I want? I mean, when you say talk shit, is it like a bro talk shit, or or is it like, am I really trying to make comment? Hold on, Jesus,
You got a girl over there with you?
it's Tiffany.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was on my end.
Look.
Oh, okay.
Am I willing to build bridges? Yes, 100%. Absolutely. I want to build bridges. I preach peace over being right.
You're so lucky that people consider bridging for you when you actually get a lot more handed to you, Brick. Like, you don't even offer an extension for a bridge with me and Tiffany. I just automatically forgive you every time, and I give you another chance. And
what
then
have I done?
and then you never offer me a bridge.
What have I done?
You go right back to the one thing that I tell you will upset me.
Which is
going on to a live stream in which this subject matter
so here
is
we go.
You can't let me finish the sentence, can you?
No, because you're not going to tell me where I can and can't go. How do you not understand that?
Brick, he did not tell you. He's answering why he doesn't like you, and it's because you shit talk him.
Yeah, and then he turns around, but I'm just forgiving you because I'm just such a good guy. Bro, you're so full of shit.
I have
Do you not
forgiven
see that
this
that's so full of
motherfucker
shit?
every
Hold on.
time because I
Hold
know
on.
he's retarded. You know
Let
what
me
I
get
mean?
Jim in here. Jim, you don't know who any of these people are, do you?
No, I don't actually.
Okay. What do you have any
And
thoughts?
I think I'm bloody lucky in that regard.
That's all right.
First of all, I haven't got a dog in this fight. I'm from Sydney, Australia, and I saw you,
We couldn't tell.
Dusty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Shit. I apologise. I saw you yesterday or day before on that stream, and when those people attacked you, you were very cool. I thought of the old, I'm giving my age away, my grandfather, Cool Hand Luke. And I think he should be renamed Dusty, the Cool Hand Luke.
I
That's
accept
my
the
first
compliment.
opinion.
Thank
He was very cool, calm, and collective. And I appreciate that. And all those people were fighting ad hominem attacks. Like now, I'm watching these two people. I don't want to get into the midst of the fight, but if there's anything controversial in a Socratic matter, talking about the three forbidden subjects, sex, religion, and politics, I'm in for it. Otherwise,
You're talking about the one with the race one.
Yeah, correct. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
there was about I think it was yesterday. Here in Sydney, it's 7:15 Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, it was 2 days ago here.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I'm sort of chilling out with my Chardonnay, and not Chardonnay, it's actually Shiraz. Got 'em, and
if you haven't, if people don't know what he's talking about, I'm dropping the link to it in the chat right now. I do have it behind a membership paywall because it gets kind of. But I'll drop the membership paywall so it's at least at the lowest one if people want to check that out.
So I don't want to get in. I'm just listening and I'm enjoying the squabble. Well, it's he said, she said, and I think this is part of the fall of the Western civilizations where you got pussies as men. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to offend anyone. I mean, as a lawyer, I mean, you could, attack me personally. It's like water off the duck's back. I'm used to it. I've got my skin in my unshaven face is like elephant skin combined with rhinoceros.
That's a lot
what kind of law? What kind of law do you practice?
I do commercial law, basically. My wife
Commercial
does
law, so intellectual.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question.
bit of intellectual property, yeah, bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you this: if you
Go
had
ahead.
a client who had a fairly high-paying social media channel that came to you and said, there are some people on YouTube who hacked into the channel and published pornography on it, and then reported it and had it removed and cost. And so your client's coming to you and saying, I just lost a very substantial amount of money due to a malpractice, an effort that was done by a specific group of people. I need you as a lawyer. Would you think that your client would deserve an argument?
Well, yes. If there's damages, first thing you got to say, look, if I'm a high-profile person and he or she or the institution has damaged my reputation, yes, absolutely.
Thank
Depends on the person.
I
mean, and then you got to prove in
I'm
terms
gonna lay
of
down
evidence.
because this conversation is water is wet.
Okay, so both happened to me, both my reputation and the loss of my monetized YouTube channel due to the people that you're witnessing in this panel. They are 2 of the 5 participants that caused the damage, and it is very financial.
Well, I can't. It's different jurisdiction, of course. We've got common law in Australia or Anglo-Saxon law.
Are you talking about me? Are you talking about me? Are you accusing me right now?
The reputation is a factor, Brick. You're part of a group. You directly have damaged my reputation.
For PS, as you can appreciate, I cannot give advice. First of all, I'm not an American lawyer.
No.
I'm an Australian lawyer.
Yeah.
But, it's out of the jurisdiction.
Hold on. That's a good point. None of this is legal advice.
Right.
Yeah,
And it wasn't intended to be a
This
legal
writer
advice
just accused
question.
me of something. I was about
Yeah,
to lay
he
it down.
did. He did.
So you
Absolutely
accuse
did.
me of what now?
Participating in damaging my reputation and character.
So why are you lying? That's a lie, dude. I've got nothing to do.
No,
Go look at my
Brick,
channel. Go look at my channel. Go look at my channel. What's on my channel?
He didn't say your channel was about him. You absolutely have. Everybody's seen it.
Where? Show me a receipt.
I'm not going to show you a receipt for water being
you don't-
wet.
Okay, here we go. So shut the fuck up and stop bitching about some fucking stupid shit. You're liars.
He's looking for a reason to bail the panels.
Yeah, he is.
No, I'm interested in receipts. You say that I did something. You accuse me and have nothing. This is the same Chris Ryder that I've always experienced.
Can you show just the thumbnail of the video he was on earlier, Flo? Maybe.
So you're gonna say that because I was somewhere, then I did something, I said something, I did something, or I said what did I do? What did I say?
I didn't watch today's stream. What all did you say,
didn't
Brick?
watch anything.
You
said that he was a liar several times.
Oh.
You did just lie. What did I do? You did just lie. You accused me.
You were calling him a liar before what you're now saying is a lie.
Okay. Show me.
I wasn't there.
If I show you, why would I show you something that we all know you were there for?
I just believe me, bro. Believe me. It's true. Just believe
You realize,
me. Show
Brick,
me.
Brick,
Show
you
me,
realize
dude.
that Generally Specific sent his whole audience
Show
over here.
Me.
Brick, do you understand? Do you understand that almost the entire audience just watched you do it?
Believe it. Hey, Jim, you're a lawyer. If they say believe me, do you believe them?
All right, you know what? Hold your horses, Brick. I'll find it for you.
Yeah, it's a yes or no, Jim. You're a lawyer. If they say yes, it happened, you just believe them, right?
Depends on the person who's saying that.
Oh, so it's credibility. It comes in credibility.
Well,
comes
it's subjective, isn't it? It's subjective, isn't it? Each person is its.
There's a subjective component to what is shit talking.
Credibility comes into play. However, just because a person has credibility doesn't mean we just believe them, right?
How is
credibility?
Prima facie.
Is that correct?
Prima facie, yes. There is a. I know what you're trying to say, but when Donald Trump, remember they accused him of having a small penis, and he went with his hands like this. He said, "Look at my hand." That doesn't mean he's got a big penis, does it?
It doesn't mean that I need to know what size his penis is.
Yeah, well, that was the accusation. One of the, when he was campaigning,
so we
he
just
said,
believe whatever everybody else said.
No, you don't have to. Well,
I don't have to believe anything. It's like
exactly. Yeah, anything. Someone puts a proposition, say believe me and whatever. Of course, it's your discretion whether that person is believable. It's up to you to accept or reject that. Yes, prima facie.
I still don't understand the contention with me going where I want to go. Now, if I decide I want to go into a jail, right, and to preach to prisoners who have some horrible, horrible crime, and then somebody says, you can't possibly spend time around those people because they're horrible people. What is that? What is that? Actually, I'm doing what would be considered the Lord's work, going in, preaching, and doing the good work, right? Now, these people on the outside say, you can't possibly spend time around that. Those are the hypocrites.
Who are you hurting in that scenario, Brick?
They say,
who are you hurting in that scenario, going in and teaching, preaching?
They say you can't go do good.
But that's not what you're being accused of at all. Look, I'll use your own metaphor.
So
who are you hurting in your metaphor?
Bring evidence.
Who are you hurting in that metaphor?
Bring evidence.
You're going in and teaching
Bro, I've never
religion
ever
in your
even
metaphor.
met you, dude.
How about
What are you
if we
talking
take
about?
your metaphor and we make it a little more appropriate to the
So
situation?
you're-
Let's
hold on,
say
hold
you're
on.
going into a
Your
jail
complaint,
and
your
your
complaint,
preach is
your
you are
complaint,
accusing
your
one of the
complaint,
jail.
your complaint
Will you mute
is
him for just
that
a second so I can make this
will
point?
will you just mute people at will, right? Didn't I pay my time? Didn't I pay my dues? But all we're gonna do is sit up here and let Chris Ryder
On the
feed
other
narrative.
tab, looking for the absurd receipt that Brick wants me to look for. What's the question?
Okay, so he said he's trying to compare him going to Todd and shit talking and bashing me in my open litigation. He's trying to compare that. He's trying to compare that to going into a jail and teaching the word of God. So I'm saying, look, instead of going in and teaching the word of God, your situation is more like you're going in and you're telling the biggest, baddest, ruthless, most ruthless inmate that one of the COs is a pedophile.
Show receipts.
Now, if you're going to go in that room and tell the worst person in there that a CO is a pedophile, you're putting the pedophile in danger, or you're putting the CO in danger by making that false allegation about him.
So you have to say whatever it is that you need to show me evidence.
You're hurting someone in the scenario of that actually
my
happened.
words hurt you, you poor little activist.
The accusations you are making have very real consequences on my life. They're just you are discussing my open litigation.
Let me here. You know what? I don't think that we need to answer the question anymore why he doesn't like you. Right? You're sitting here clearly mocking him, talking over him, calling him names. You understand now, right?
No, he doesn't. I still
I don't care.
Then why ask
the question? We're trying to answer your question.
I'm trying to understand. It's not that I care.
You don't understand what you're doing to be hated?
I don't understand what your contention is. It's you, dude. If you have a problem, that's your problem. It's not my problem. It's your head that you have a problem with. My head is just fine, dude.
The accusation.
Where in the fuck do you find these people?
Bro, if you have a contention, isn't it you who has the contention?
Adorable.
Doesn't this make sense?
God, Matt.
How does this? Oh, hold on.
Stop fagging out,
Jim. Let me ask you. If you have a health professional come up and somebody says, "I have a problem with that individual," the health individual, what is he going to say? The health professional. What's he going to say? That's his problem, right? No.
What the fuck?
So you're saying if he goes to the doctor and tells the doctor that he doesn't like you, the doctor's not going to give him.
Yeah, what's the doctor going to say? Then don't
he's going
to
say I'm not the person to solve that problem.
Yeah, exactly. The doctor's going to look at you and be like, "Well, then don't go around that fucking."
He's got a valid point, Chris. He's got a point.
I don't know why you keep coming around me, dude.
Who's coming around you?
You, dude.
I have never ever met you, Brick.
Now,
ever.
Guys, you are
You're
both
right
welcome
now, dude.
on my channel. I love both of you.
Yeah, I know you do, bro.
What the fuck, though? Like, what the fuck?
No. Okay.
If you can't put up with the stigma, then don't be a freak.
Dude, hating Brick would be like fucking blaming a retard for being stupid. You know what I'm saying?
So this is the problem, bro. You want to call ad hominems? I can do it too, bro. You're a fucking doofus. Wow, cool. You know? Oh, he's a retard. Fucking doofus, bro. It's not cool in 2025, right? Now, if you want to go tell the cops that, I will be behind you 24/7. Right?
What? Hold on. Say that part again. I almost missed something I think might have been important. Say that, that again.
I hope it's really important. Because, Brick, I can't let you say that about 2025 and it not be cool to talk shit about people. That's just untrue. Go ahead.
No, it's really not.
What'd you say about the cops and you be behind? What was it? What was this?
I said, if you want to do that to the cops, if you want to go talk shit to the cops, I'll be behind you 24/7. Right? But not just average Joe Americans, especially your fellow brothers in the fight against tyranny.
Matt, slow down.
Slow down. There ain't no slow down, bro.
Yeah, slow down.
We don't stop. What are you talking about?
You just went right
past slow down. No, bro. I go
What
full
the fuck?
fucking bore, bro. And I tell these fucking police
Hey.
exactly what I'm saying, bro. That's what I mean.
Let's all of us take a second in through your nose, out through your mouth. If you've got a vagina, clench it or unclench it. I mean, unclench it. All right. Let's go. Let's go. We got this now. Good job,
Why
guys.
just the cops, Brick?
Are you serious? You're asking me that question?
Why
Yes,
just
asking
the
you that
cops?
Why just the cops? Why would you? Why would you go
I'm
full bore
enjoying
against
this.
Anyone who's
Cheers.
not the cops.
Cheers.
What?
Why would you go full bore to try to tell people they're retards and doofuses and all of that if they're not the cops?
Why would you just tell cops that they're retards and doofuses and whatever else?
Because they are.
Now,
all of them.
Yeah.
And isn't it possible for non-cops to also be douchebags?
Well, sure, but the fight is not with the. Bro, I don't know if.
Well, then,
maybe turn
okay.
my
So I
mic
think
down.
that we might be agreeing with each other
You
here.
must have turned my mic down or something. You probably got me on.
No,
very,
I didn't.
very low.
You just went. I have been playing with your volume, but you're quiet on your own. I didn't just do that.
I know you've been playing with the volume, bro. I've been having to literally put my mouth all the way up to the mic like this.
Yeah. I mean, sorry, you have to talk to the microphone.
Well, hey, look, dude. If you want to
You're not even
silence
turned down
me,
right
it's
now. You're
very
at
easy.
87.
You just send me away, bro. Just
You're
send
at
me away. You don't want
87.
me
You're
here.
not even low right now.
Brick wants to choose who we don't like and who we argue with.
Truth, and it's okay that you hate the truth.
Why am I not allowed to argue
I'll
with
live
other
with
people,
that.
Brick? I thought I
Brick,
was
you're
free.
over 100 now.
I thought you stood for freedom, Brick. Why am I not free to call other people names and not just cops?
Let me ask you something. Your name is for public safety, right? So I'm not here for the safety of the people. I'm here for the liberty of the people, right?
Damn, that's a mic drop.
Is it? Did I change the name of my channel to For Public? What was it? For Public Liberty? Am I for Public Liberty?
I'd be behind that name, right?
Can you?
Because
how are you?
I gotta ask, Flow State, are you do you have a magnet for lunatics?
Right. How are you relating your statement to my channel? My channel has nothing to do with your liberty statement.
My interest is this, because this is what the cops and the security and that they always say that.
So
here
you
for
don't
the
agree
people's
with my
safety.
interest. So it's not cool for me to care about safety since you care about liberty, right?
You have to create your own safety.
You
Right?
you don't like
the people put
my
the government in to protect liberty.
So I'm not allowed to care about safety, and I'm supposed to let you care about liberty.
Safety. I'm just a little bit perturbed by it, because if you call yourself an activist, interested in what? I don't know if you're interested in any type of change. What are you interested in? Are you interested in getting rid of the chains and cages? Are you interested in making a better scenario for
question,
family
Chris.
court, civil court?
Let me run it from here. Chris, are you an activist? And if so, what kind of activist?
I am into the activism promoting that government misconduct be addressed. Misconduct is what I'm focused on. I don't care about them being government. I care about when they commit crimes and get held to no standard.
Okay. And how do we solve that?
Kill all the Democrats.
Dude, no, bro. I look, there's a sheriff in prison because of my efforts right now.
Look, I get it. Yes, you have.
He had
done
victims,
something.
Rick. It was their safety that was in jeopardy.
Chris, look, I want to know what your goal is. I'm interested.
I accomplished my goals, Rick.
Huh?
I just told you one I've recently accomplished.
Okay, I don't look. One thing that you did in the past is not going to tell me.
Yeah, you're right.
About
which is why now I'm looking.
Pay attention, bitch.
You saw Tiffany get hurt by a man with a badge in a video. You saw the bruises from head to toe. Is that not safety issue?
No, it's a liberty issue.
It's a safety issue.
No,
she was hurt. A girl was hurt by a man.
Hold on. We're going to Jim for the ruling.
It usually goes for safety of a person who's harmed in any way personally, physically I'm talking about.
All right, you heard it.
First put of call. Of course, then it sort of exponentially goes out, whether it's freedom, the circumstances, and etc. etc.
Okay. Okay.
If anyone's touched or punched or moved, and he or she are
Let me ask
injured,
you. Let me ask you then.
yeah.
If you say it's about safety, right? So we can create a system where safety is the goal. But if we do that, then we're all locked down, right?
You think it's the only thing?
Hold on. I'm asking
Greg?
Jim. I'm asking Jim.
Safety is the goal. Well, it's not the responsibility of government to be totally, and unfortunately, our Western government is going down that way. They're trying to get rid of. You can't drink, you can't smoke wacky tobacco. You got to, all these rules, which is just the legislation upon legislation upon legislation being imposed on people, and we are sort of becoming slaves, over legislated, over governed, overruled. So especially you Americans, which you got First and Second Amendments, and unfortunately that's been eroded exponentially. And again, we haven't got that privilege, and yet nobody's arguing. So getting back to the issue, I think it starts or emanates from an individual outwards rather than from the state downwards. I'm generalizing.
Let me jump in here. I just got word from Snowfire that we need to get 80 lives in the next 5 minutes, or else she's going to make me shut it down. I'm not going to say 5 minutes because I'm more reasonable than that, and I realize that a lot of you here came over from GS. You may not like me, you may not like Chris for the show, but I think in 10 minutes we could get the extra 15 likes since there are well over 80 people here. Go ahead, guys, and we got to get to the bottom of this. I think that if I'm correct, I believe what we're going to go into is the throwdown between safety and liberty.
Yeah, I do like it. And actually, for the record, I want to say that, in my opinion, it's actually kind of been productive up here. Even though it started out very, very heavy. Maybe some middle ground can be reached, and I appreciate that, Flo.
I appreciate you appreciating that.
Yep.
I'm a sucker for being buttered up.
I don't even know how we're getting there, but whatever. Hey, listen. So, Rick,
are you interested in
I took the stage. Let me hold the mic for a minute.
Go ahead.
All right. So, what's wrong with my activism towards public safety when it comes to out of control government op, and then allowing you to focus on liberties?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, no, I agree that that's a good thing. That's a good thing. If you're interested in safety, excuse me, how do you reach the goal of safety? Is that something that the government is going to be able to achieve? Or
first of all, the channel is making fun of the officer safety thing.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I like it.
I'm saying, fuck your safety. Ours comes first, right?
Okay.
And in that, what I focus on are beatings, right? You remember my whole segment, like my entire series that was based on that kid getting beat with the flashlight by the 4 cops?
Vaguely.
Okay, so maybe if you actually had known my content, you might have a different outlook. Instead of just talking shit about me and going along with the bullshit that they're spreading, maybe you should have fact checked it by going and looking at what I actually do. Okay.
Look, Chris, I just want to clear it up, bro. I am not over there talking shit about you.
Good job hitting 80 likes and 100 viewers. Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, and Snow will let us continue streaming.
I think we can get 100, man.
Oh yeah, we should definitely get 100, but at least the threat of the knife isn't over us anymore.
And Chris, you are not my enemy. You are not. You can believe it.
You think I thought I was?
Well, because it can get mixed up in the minutia that other people will believe it.
At no point have I ever seen you as an adversary, ever. I have way bigger fish to fry than worry about the shit that you talk about me.
Jim, you're a Catholic. What is it?
Yeah, I'm a
Blessed
traditional
are-
Catholic.
Blessed are the whats? What did Jesus say were blessed?
I think the meek, and it goes right through the list.
Was peacemakers one of them?
Yes,
that what-
absolutely. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
You can
Blessed
wear your
to
hat
me.
now, Flo.
Yeah,
Cheers.
put that hat on, bro. You deserve
Okay.
that.
Good call.
Yep.
It goes through a whole list. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So,
I'm not
Brick,
I'm not a theologian. I do dabble in a bit of theology.
And
Anyway.
yeah,
But,
and so you just understand that I am going to go where I want to go, Chris. And I know that you don't like it.
you're not going to understand, dude.
No, I look, believe me, I don't
if
like
the
everybody on the internet
content-
either.
Listen, when Todd, who is working for JJ, the man that is responsible for pressing 13 malicious charges against me,
Mm-hmm.
is doing a live stream to try to interfere with bullshit against my open litigation. You do understand he's not generally calling me a liar.
I
He
keep
is
an open
saying
mind.
that I'm lying about the facts of my case,
Yeah, I keep an open mind. I watch.
which is
I
why
know
I keep
what I-
asking. I want him to clarify.
And you keep an open heart, which makes me and the audience happy. There is a comment that requested that you two came up and kiss.
Oh, I have no lips, so yeah, I don't know.
Brick. Brick.
I ain't kissing shit, bro.
All right.
Here's my question, though, Brick.
Jim, let's show him how it's done.
Do you understand?
Right on the
Kissed him on the
forehead.
forehead. I don't even think you realized it.
Well, this isn't really making up; it's just making peace, and that's good enough for me.
Oh no, because you're gonna do the thing that I say. It's gonna upset me next time you do it. You're gonna do it again, Brick. I know you.
He's gonna do it again.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Chris. Even if I was, as you say, talking shit about you, right?
Oh, I don't care about you talking shit in general. When you go on, if you would let me finish the statement, maybe you would understand.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
When you go on to a particular live stream that is intended for a very specific purpose, that purpose is to interfere in my open litigation by suggesting that I am lying about the facts of the case. When you participate in one of those, it is going to piss me off.
Okay, now let me ask you something, Flo. Were you on that stream earlier?
Yes. Well, the
Yeah.
a good chunk of it at the end. Yes.
Did you call me a liar, Flo?
I didn't call you a liar.
Did you
Did
call
I?
me a liar, Brick?
Did I, Flo?
I don't know. I got interrupted looking because I can't look for receipts right now while I'm also babysitting you.
Do
Yeah, I
you
really
think
didn't
you
say-
might have, Brick?
No, I did not. I did not.
You're 100%
not,
certain?
Not during that stream. I have called you a liar, and I called you a liar during this stream.
And were there streams on Todd's channel, which he was jumping for JJ? Were there any of those where you called me a liar?
I have no idea. It's possible
I know it is.
because
well,
I know I've
let's
called
not
you a
play the
liar in the
game.
past.
Let's not play the games because Brick, everybody knows that you've been
I
participating.
really, honestly, I really don't care because I would call you a liar right now if
There's
you
more than that.
continued to lie about me.
It does matter
As
because
soon as you
time and
stop
place matters.
lying about me, then I
Where?
will stop calling you a liar.
Okay, so
Okay,
what's
how about
the
this
lie
one?
that he said about you?
Since that's not the only shit you've talked, how about we bring this one up? Why
Bro,
did you tell JJ to stop talking when he was admitting to a constitutional violation?
why?
Interesting. Why?
Because I'm smart? I don't know.
Don't you think
So
that
you, the liberty activist,
Mhm.
caught a government, you were in the process of catching a government official in a Fourth Amendment violation, and your activism told you to what? Tell him to stop?
Well, here's the funny thing about that. What did he do?
You know what he did. Do you want to tell
Okay,
everybody what he
so
was doing?
Did he stop talking about it?
Yeah, he stopped talking about it.
Now, what's the public perception?
What the fuck is that supposed to
What do you mean?
idiot?
Okay, then don't fucking consider the actual circumstance, right? I said that could be something. I said might want to exercise your Fifth Amendment. Now
Why?
people are looking at it going, whereas prior
on the
to
edge of
that,
admitting it on a
I
recorded.
get. Hold on. I get it. Brick
get it?
actually was helping him set himself up, right, Brick?
Thank you.
No, I don't get it at all, Brick.
No, you don't? You don't? Okay, look. If you How do you get bees? How do you get bees?
Proof that. Pull up the proof of me putting hands. Last time I checked, I put dick on a bitch. Unless you can show me otherwise. Show me that I put hands on a bitch outside of my dick.
Were they alive?
If someone feels like they're self-righteous, right? If someone feels like they're the self-righteous one, right?
You're not talking about me, are you?
No, it could be anybody. If someone feels as if they are the self-righteous one, right?
Oh, yeah.
How are you going to? What's the catch-22?
I don't even understand what the fuck.
It's called honeypotting, and you guys are such like. Am I allowed to say it? Yes, I'm allowed to say it. The problem is that some things are better left unsaid.
Well, you're saying it now, but you're not saying it all the way. So why don't you just communicate your thought?
Right. I'm
Okay,
very good
so
at what
if somebody's in the middle of admitting to doing something illegal, and you say, "Hold on, you shouldn't say that." How does that make them look less? They were about. If I'm about to say I'm guilty, and you go, "No, don't say that."
No, I didn't say you shouldn't. I never say that. This is how I know I didn't say that is because I never say what a person should or should not do. This is how I know I did.
Did you tell him that he couldn't say where you should go?
I said that I'm not going to comply with any.
You know what? Let's not
thing, bro. I don't know exactly the wording,
point here.
but I do know
you guys made up. Let's don't go and rewind. I agree. You know what? And for that, let me play a little clip for peace.
Now make that booty work, twerk. 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 Now make that booty work, twerk. 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 Make that booty work, baby. This is like you doing squats. Hit the flow, make it drop, firecracker, make it pop. Got the ballers going guap, and going don't stop. But she took it up a notch, started coming.
And if that didn't bring everybody's moods back down to good, I don't know what will. Go ahead, guys.
I like the way you work it.
Basically, what I'm saying is with a government official, it's different than just a regular old Joe citizen. Yes, I'm going to hold the government official to that higher scrutiny. I'm going to pull out what I can. And quite often, just pissing off the police is the best way to go because that's when they really screw up. But
you'd rather piss off a street cop than catch a government elected official in a Fourth Amendment violation.
This is where the honeypot comes in. I'm not trying to teach you anything that you shouldn't already know, right?
You can't get any better of a situation than a recorded, knowingly being recorded. So it'll work in any 50 states. A knowing a government elected government official knowing that he is being recorded, admitting to a constitutional law violation.
Can't get no better than that.
You don't get no better than that, Brick.
How about uncovering that peace officers don't sign an oath in the entire state?
Brick. Listen to me, dude.
I mean, I can sit here and do my cock is bigger. I can sit here and do my cock is bigger, right?
Is stronger than DNA in a courtroom.
Look, here's the thing, Chris. You keep trying to tell people that I'm wrong about this when the law clearly says it.
Way to deflect, Brick. How about we approach that subject when we're done with the
Can I ask? Do you still believe in the system?
No.
Democracy, law.
No.
Okay, that's a big question. Let's come back to it. Brick, if regardless of the violation, let's talk about the signing thing.
Yeah.
Isn't it the most strongest evidence if they admit that you're right and they did something wrong?
No.
What if the governor of New Mexico?
Actually, hold on, Chris, because he asked a question. No, and I want to explain this, right? So it is very well known that a witness's testimony is not enough to convict, and that includes confession.
Admission
That includes confession.
than DNA in a courtroom, Brick.
Wrong, Brick. You're wrong.
No, confession is another form of witness statement.
Okay,
Yes, this is very well known.
legally in court, right? You don't even go to trial. You have no trial if there's an admission.
Yep,
That's right.
it's automatic win,
not
Brick.
true. That's
You
not
plead
true.
it's called
You can
pleading
have it.
guilty.
You can
Brick.
have a confession. You can have a confession right there on the table. However, that doesn't mean you are going to convict. The strongest piece of evidence you can ever have is a video.
Look at that. You made me
With
stop.
audio.
It was a video with audio that you stopped.
What? Huh?
You
Brick, you owe
stopped
me a
a
fucking
video with
Band-Aid.
audio. You had a government official who was about to admit to using the NCIC to run people on YouTube that he did not like. And
Did he
you
do it?
told him to shut up.
Did he do it?
He didn't continue when you told him to stop.
But he did admit it, right?
No, he didn't.
Really?
You told him to stop.
Uh-huh. So if it is the case that he did it, isn't it discoverable?
Oh my
Chris?
God, Brick. You
Oh,
ruined
I'm
the
sorry.
case
I
that
didn't
have,
realize
dude.
that rules of procedure don't exist.
You ruined my huge portion of my case.
Chris,
Brick.
if it is
You gotta-
the case
you
that
can't-
you have the ability to prove it, it is discoverable.
Yeah, I would
Why
have had the
don't
proof
go
if you would
get it
shut
through
your fucking
discovery?
mouth.
Because either it exists or it doesn't exist.
Oh my God, it can't exist if you stop it, you idiot.
Brick, let's ask
really?
the lawyer's opinion on
I
this.
stopped something? What did I stop? If
All right,
you
look,
heard something, go get it.
Keep it simple and stupid. That's what the lawyer's job. A good lawyer is one who gets down to the lowest common denominator. Our legislation, which is all common law, both in America, Canada, the common law of 25% approximately.
You're not keeping
of the
it
world.
simple. You're breaking your own rules.
All right. What I'm saying is this: in terms of if you admit, and the procedure is followed. I think you call it Miranda. If your rights are given,
Let me
written to
a little bit.
Mirandaized. In other
might not
words, you're Mirandaized. Just let me finish.
Okay.
And it's in criminal. It's beyond reasonable doubt. What does that mean, as opposed to the civil break, which is on a balance of probabilities? Beyond reasonable doubt means there's not one scintilla of evidence that you are innocent, and that's run before the jury. That's the situation. Now, in our adversarial common law system, if you say something and you admit to it and you make a statement, and there's no undue duress by the police or Tom, Dick, and Harry, and you're of sound mind, and you a sign and it's witnessed, and you haven't been pressurized or harassed, that is you admissible. End of the story in Northern Territory. However, if you are claiming that you were in Australia it's called Section 32, in other words, you are a Looney Tune, and you're trying to walk back or renege what you said. It's a very complicated situation, but generally 99.9%, if you are not drunk, there's no pressure, and you admit in writing, preferably, you can even have witnesses. Of course, it's the proof is much more difficult because it's verbal. It's not.
How about on video?
Even better. That's even better. Now, cops, as you know, everybody's got in this social media, this crazy world of ours, everyone's got a bloody camera except this lawyer. There's only former High Court Judge of Australia, and yours truly, Jim, who does not have a mobile, or you'll call it a cell phone, I think. No social media, because I'm not stupid.
That
But
is
anyway, that's another story for another day.
that's definitely. And I just saw your comments backstage. He asked for a link to help donate if he wants to, and so I want to remind all of you, you can donate. There's Super
Thank
Chat,
you.
there's Cash App, PayPal, and Ko-fi allows you to donate cards. I appreciate all the support.
Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate some freaking money.
So I think what we're trying to get at here is, Brick, if you had let JJ complete that admission on video on that stream, he would have been admitting directly to a crime. But you stopped him from that admission. And I needed that admission for my open court case against him.
Before you respond, Brick, Jim, do you see the comment on screen? It says,
Yes,
this
I
guy
do.
seems cool. I bet he likes boobs.
Boobs and pussy.
Excellent.
Well said, Jim. Me too.
That's funny.
Do you understand that, Brick?
He said, "Be right back" in the back chat. Actually, while he's gone, I got to take a piss bad. So I'm going to drop him backstage just in case he goes back. I don't want to babysit you guys. You two hold it down.
All right.
All right.
So, Jim, in this case, what's going on is I'm sure you've gathered, I'm in open litigation. I've been charged maliciously by an out-of-control government official, okay?
Right. Oh, right.
This guy is just doing anything and everything to just try to destroy me and my family, right? Because his best friend, which is the chief of the sheriff's department, where he's an elected official, that guy ended up making a huge mistake and committing excessive force on my girlfriend. So
well, what's the, before you go, what's the charge? Is it a civil or criminal matter?
I am facing 13 criminal charges, 2 felonies.
Oh, shivers. All right.
Yeah,
wow.
he just keeps on going. Like as soon as I turn around, they come up with another cockamamie bullshit. So like every time I turn around, it's another bullshit charge. They've been doing this to me for over a year now. So it all started because I videotaped the sheriff's deputy beating my girlfriend up and pressed charges. Like I went to the DOJ over it. You know what I mean? And published it. And they didn't
Department
know.
of Justice, correct?
Yes, and they didn't know, the sheriff's department in the Meade County government, they didn't know that I had a 70,000 subscriber YouTube channel. So when I published it, there were 4 mainstream channels that picked it up. That was all over you know what I mean? Like
all right, right.
They were caught.
Just stop there. My understanding, again, please correct me. I'm not in America, if you're in a public square, public place, you can video people, incidents, and etc. without it asking permission.
Correct.
That's my understanding of the beauty of the American Constitution. Of your right to express yourself in film. You do not have to ask any permission or put your hand up in any sort of circumstance. So if you've done that, just prima facie what you just said to me, again, please, I'm not here. I'm not your lawyer. B, I'm not advising you. I'm just
I have a lawyer on
discussing. Good. Make sure you have a good lawyer.
Oh yeah, he's one of the best.
Who's into crime. Make sure his forte is criminal law.
Oh yeah,
civil or family law.
He's well known for exactly these cases.
Yeah, but the other thing, just not knowing the full circumstances, I can tell you, one of the things people use law is, whether in civil or criminal, is to not only to obviously it costs you a lot of money. Paying the lawyer. I don't know. In America, you got the contract. The law in America you've got is the lawyer usually takes about 30% or 35% if you're successful in civil cases.
On civil cases,
in
criminal, you have to pay all of it up front.
Yeah, absolutely. You put it into his trust account. I presume he's got a trust account. And
they call it a retainer, right?
Retainer, yeah, that's the word. and as the matter progresses through the system, you have to top up the money.
Yep,
So
you got to
people
buy
use
in.
so people use law, unfortunately, to destroy other people, whether in criminal and all that. You hit them where it hurts, which is the pocket. Now,
Yeah.
as you know, in America and Australia, in our Western world, putting it simply, is 10% or 15% of the people are rich. You know, Donald Trump's and Soros and all the other big shots, multi-billionaires, billionaires, they can afford beautiful lawyers, the elite lawyers in any country, international lawyers, to defend themselves. The other dregs of the society, which is about 25, 30%, are the, in America, I think you would call them, trailer park trash, or the ghetto, or the ghetto,
Is Brett back?
you know, or the ghetto people.
He's back on screen.
Yeah, I'm here.
I've
okay.
actually got a friend, a good lawyer. He went to LA, and he came back and he says, "Mate, if you ever go to, I've been to America, I've been to Hawaii, but a lot of people say Hawaii is not America. So technically, I have been in America, but I haven't been in America. Get my drift? But anyway, getting back to my good lawyer, he said, you gotta go. Must-see scene is Compton, LA. It's the best place. You gotta go there. It is fantastic." And he was having me on. I just realized it's a bloody ghetto. So, but he's trying to get me bashed up or something. I don't know. But getting back to what we were saying is 80% of normal so-called middle class, they cannot afford the legal aid, and yet they're not poor and they're not rich to pay high-flying lawyers. People are struggling to defend themselves, and the whole idea of our common law is beauty about common law is you're innocent until proven guilty, and that's been deteriorated. And talking about that in Australia, the draconian legislation here in Australia is just horrendous. That's another story for another day. And when someone says I believe in democracy and liberty and all the good old American virtues, I say, mate, it used to be like that, not any longer, unfortunately. Yeah. Anyway, I've been all over the shop.
Yeah, but the point is, obviously, the aim of the other person who's got sort of ad hominem hate or whatever is trying to destroy you financially. You hit them in the pocket. And whether it's civil or whether it's a criminal, you need lawyers. When you need lawyers, you pay money and you have money, but not enough to go through the process. And I'm glad you brought all that up. A lot of people need to hear
if you win, or if they win, obviously there's a conviction or a fine at the end of the day. But then there's also an appeal system. Now, when you're talking about appeal, you know, where's the end? We're going to go to the Supreme Court of America, and you get.
I've updated your name for your title, Pilot Jim Bowden, because you love flying and you hate landing that plane.
No, that's correct. I believe in equality, and just on for record, women know how to fly. The problem with women is pilots.
Oh my gosh,
they can't land. They cannot land. That's the fucking problem.
Are you calling yourself a woman, Jim?
They can fly, but look at the two disasters.
Land the damn plane, Jim.
But look at the latest two disasters.
He thought about it. He thought about it.
He's going to walk us through the entire legal process. I love you, Jim. Hey,
well, you put the money on the fridge if you want me to talk.
Here's where we're at. I was trying to help you understand the panel you're on. So I've already paid my lawyer, so that's irrelevant. Okay.
Good on you. Good on you.
Let me explain. So there's this government official who has found out that I am on YouTube. And he has come to YouTube and he's gotten a collection of his friends, quote fingers around it. And that little group has been helping him tried to destroy any legitimacy to my open litigation by spreading lies about the case. And then they're forcing me to correct them, trying to get me to give details that I don't want to litigate on social media. And then on the other hand, what they're also doing is, and basically what this government official is doing is he is on recorded, like all this shit is video. All I have to do is get clips of him making admissions that he's stalking me, that he's harassing me, that he's, violating my constitutional rights or attacking my friends. Any of this shit I can save, right? So he's got this little collective group who's surrounded him and they're participating and helping him. And Brick is on that team.
I'm not on anybody's team. What are you talking
shit.
about, dude? I'm on Team America.
God.
Bro,
And
we the
Todd-
people. Stop it.
And
Chris.
Todd,
Come
the guy
on,
that was
dude.
up here when you came on, Jim, he is one of the front runners. He keeps coming. Look,
So
Scarborough
guilty
is
by
fine.
association, apparently. That's how we do it in America now.
Can I say something? I better shut up while I'm ahead.
You're not ahead, Jim. You're behind.
All right.
So you might as well keep up.
Did you see Jim for an Australian Prime Minister? Funny,
Oh,
someone should say that.
Yep,
Our
yep.
current Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, is an old boy of my school here in Sydney, Christian Brother St Mary's.
I can't wait to hear that.
I'm getting too much money.
Thank
You know what he-
Joe, for the PayPal.
You know what his nickname was? Anthony Alba Sleazy. And I'll just shut up at this stage.
Just so we don't get too far off track. So, Brick, let's get back to that. So, why did you tell JJ to stop in the middle of that admission? What was your goal?
Because I can. You don't understand what I'm after.
What
See,
are
I
you
asked
after?
you what you're after, and you'd have no interest in what I'm after.
What are you after with
Between me
JJ?
and you. That's the
What are you
difference
after
between
with
me.
JJ?
The difference between you and me, bro, is that you have no clue what I'm after.
What's your interest in my case?
I also don't know what you're after.
Bro, come on, dude.
Do I need to ask?
I told you.
Aren't you after
I'm
freedom?
not interested in that, bro. Come on now.
You're not
Aren't you
interested
after
in
freedom?
what?
Is that it? Are you after freedom?
What is your interest
Don't
in
do
the
it,
case
Brick.
between me and JJ?
Oh, Brick. Sorry, Brick. I got paid to have a name change.
Oh, did you?
So-
Well, God damn it. Why didn't you tell me that, bro? I would have left.
Well, I did just thank Anonymous. And that was for a name change.
You can switch it back. I apologize.
I appreciate you being a good sport.
Yeah.
Mullet
I
Sack.
respect the money. I do. Go ahead. Switch it back.
Flo is J with a G. Come on now. That's just
It's just off the top of my head.
It's
Go
all
ahead.
right.
You can change it back there. I get it. I respect the money.
So what is it that you want to do?
Me?
Didn't you just like yeah.
See, and that's the thing is like Chris is saying here you're not interested in looking at my content. Well, Chris, you're not interested in looking at
Oh, no, that's
my
not what I was
content.
saying. What I was saying was, what is your interest in helping JJ against me?
Well, if you looked at my content, maybe you would understand some of my principles.
What is your interest in my case and helping the
Take a look at
opponent?
my featured video, my trailer video. Maybe
Did you make a trailer
Alright,
video
go
about
look at
JJ?
Brick's channel. I'll drop the link again, even though I've already done it. Brick, please answer the question.
If you watch my trailer video, you'll understand my principles.
What does
And
it
Brick, if you
say
look for
that
nuts-
applies to
if you look
JJ
for
in
nuts,
my
that's a
case?
Different answer.
Can I please interject 5 seconds? If the matter is before the court, my advice is as follows, and it's a Catholic advice. A lot of you Protestant buggers will not understand, but anyway,
Fucking Protestant.
fucking Christian Zionists.
Anyways,
Fucking
hell, anyway,
religious
just-
buggers, listen up.
Buggers,
Let's go,
listen.
Land it, Jim.
I'm not a Christian. I'm from Japheth. So
Land it, Jim.
I don't
'cause
know about
Brick
all
will
of
carry
that.
that plane way high in the air. Land it, Jim.
Mullet, that's your fucking bad luck if you're not a Christian.
You don't know what Japheth? You don't know who Japheth was?
Oh, there it goes. The plane's getting leverage.
oh my God, Brick,
They're getting uplift.
you guys can rub your dicks about Jesus later.
All right.
Let's talk about court.
I don't. I'll hold my hands up like this, and I says, "Mum, look, no hands." But anyway.
Will you tell us what you were going to tell
All right.
Brick about litigation, open litigation?
And it's general. It applies. It's the beauty of our system. The
Okay.
right of silence. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, and in that fucking proportion, you should listen twice as long as you talk. But people can't help themselves. People have to talk, and they got to put in there. And women have to talk not only through their mouth and nose, and the other 2 orifices, which are the ass and the pussy. And they have to talk themselves. And
You
they
mean like
and they talked their way into jail. So if this is before the courts, both of you, all of you, whoever is involved, my humble free advice is shut the fuck up. Talk about, I don't know.
Yeah,
anything.
Jim don't know what's going on.
I actually love that advice. That's great advice.
Yeah, it's great
Because
advice.
it can be used as evidence. As you know, this social media and all this bloody techno. And I'm an old fart.
Which is what we're trying to tell you, Brick. We were letting JJ
No, you're trying to ask me questions about your case, dude.
You know we're trying to let JJ run his mouth, dude, and you shut him up.
Talking
Why?
about your case on social media.
Why are you interfering?
Why are you talking about your case?
I published the incident, Brick.
Okay, cool. Stop talking about it.
You're keeping the other party from talking about it.
People talk about it, whatever, dude.
That's the opponent. I need them to talk about it. I need you not to stop them.
Stop asking me about your case.
I'm not asking you about my case.
Stop asking me about your case.
Why? What is your concern? Why are you involving yourself? He's never going to answer, is he?
Hey, Brick, I have a question.
Thank you. Exactly. Shut
Tiffany never talks, Brick. Let her ask.
Retard.
Brick.
Shut the fuck up. Retard. Stop talking about your
Hey,
case.
why did you just call Tiffany a retard, motherfucker?
Wow.
See, this is the lie, bro. This is the lie. You
She ain't
are a
said
liar.
shit to
Stop
you,
lying.
bitch.
Stop lying, Chris.
Brick.
Jim, what just happened? What just occurred?
Brick, are you okay with her asking you a question?
If she can do it in a civil tone.
Okay. Can you retract calling her a retard, and then you can both interact civilly without name
anybody
calling?
a retard except for Chris.
So you did not call
Actually,
Tiffany a retard.
I didn't even really do that. I just read what you put up on the screen. So I'm just repeating.
Okay.
What you say.
Well, it was taken as if, and I thought so too, as if you called her a retard. But if you did not have that aimed at her,
yeah, I did not mean it towards her.
You do.
I did not.
You did not. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Try again, Tiff.
Bro, I was just going to try to lighten the mood a bit and ask you if you like Legos, because I love Legos. That's all I was going to ask you. I mean,
that's a good question. I also like Legos.
I fucking love
So do I. I like to spread Legos. That's my favorite.
You like to spread them out so people step on them, you fucking sadist.
Oh, bro. You know.
Anyway, go ahead. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this.
I don't appreciate being talked down to, bro. I'm not stupid.
You aren't. You actually literally spoke.
What up, bro? I don't appreciate it. Like this is the part about being civil, right? Are we gonna be civil, or are we gonna be this bunch
Please,
of?
I do appreciate civil, Brick. Please express your feelings.
Civility. Just praise God, man. Fucking praise God. God is so amazing.
Spread a little civility up here, Brick.
Brick, I do have a question for you whenever you're ready.
What's up, Joseph? I don't know if I've ever met you, though.
I'm Joseph. Nice to meet you, man.
Good to meet you, sir.
Now you have. Why do you like carry around a Jason mask?
That's actually a really legit question.
I wondered it myself.
Joseph, why do you have like a Siri symbol on your emblem? Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of fucking a stupid question. Bro, do you have something to add?
You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I was just curious.
It's a super annoying question.
All right, well, don't answer then. That's all right.
It's annoying though.
I find it interesting.
I
Slightly
think it's
weird.
interesting too.
Do you have something to add?
Just real quick, Lindsay's question on the screen. Flo, are you taking any monetary dares? Well, first of all, you know I'm not retarded enough to commit to something before I know what the fuck it is. But I will absolutely receive monetary questions, and the more money attached to it, the more likely I am to go through with whatever it is that you're not telling me about.
So are we actually going somewhere with this now, or are we just?
Okay, let me go somewhere. All right, I got you. So let me ask you this, Brick. Would you like to be able to take a victory lap, an accomplishment of catching a government official up with a real, actual violation of law? Yes or no?
No, that's not really my goal.
You don't want to catch a government official?
It's not really a want for me, no. I'd rather them actually just do the job correctly.
Isn't that the same thing? Like, it's against the law for them?
Bless it.
No, it's not the same thing. I don't want my government officials doing what is wrong. No.
So how do you stop them?
You don't.
You don't.
They have to
stop
make
them?
that choice. No, they have to make that choice.
You don't make any effort.
This is the stupidest conversation.
Okay, hold on. Just pay attention to me. I have a question for you. That's a sincere question. So sincere, I cammed up specifically for it. Will you cam up for the response? Also, I just want to see you because you're hot, Brick.
I mean, that part's true, but
you can clip that and use it. See, I gave you a free gift.
Oh my gosh!
I gave you a free clip.
Me.
You can clip that shit. You can spread around. You can say, "Look, he's a Fed and he's gay."
All right. You know, flattery wins. Flattery wins. I am a hot son of a bitch.
All right, you beautiful mullet sack. Have you ever been paid in any way, compensated by anybody in order to try to wreck Chris in his case?
No.
Have you ever been given instructions or compensation from JJ or anybody with any instructions? No?
Nope.
How is it that you're a 1A auditor who has no interest in catching corruption?
I have a different interest.
Could you explain that? Because I really don't know how to explain your behavior and what you just said. I don't know how to make all this shit work together into one picture.
Sure.
You're still beautiful, though. You can come back.
Oh, did you shut my cam down? Or does
no, I
was
didn't.
that me?
I didn't do that.
I apologize. Must have been.
Thank God. Okay.
He's back. My goal is something that I really can't achieve. I just want them to actually. I'll tell you where I got this from. It was a CO. A CO in Duval County Jail. He used to come through and he said, "I don't want to tase you. Just do the right thing now." That's what I want. I want people to do the right thing.
Right, but we know that they don't do the right thing because we live in an imperfect world, and you acknowledge that, and I was under the impression that part of your channel's activity was an attempt to make the world a better place by addressing the things that were done wrong. Do I have the wrong impression?
No. So if it is the case that I catch it and I see it, my goal is to tell it.
What do you mean tell it?
Tell it. Tell the truth. If I see that you're doing something wrong, or stupid for that matter, I'm going to tell you, hey, that's wrong or that's stupid.
And what if they're like, nah, fuck you, I don't care. I'm going to keep laying on my back and pissing in the air.
I'm going to tell them again. It's my human and constitutional right to do so.
It is nobody's trying to take your constitutional rights away from you.
Yes. Yeah, government is.
So But you'd prefer to stop them, right? If they're trying to take your rights away, you prefer to stop that action.
Yes and no.
Okay.
That's a nuance. So there are some things that I would obviously fight to defend. But there are some instances where the battle cannot be fought on the trying to think, come up with the right phrasing here.
Take your time.
There are moments where the battle is not fought at that very moment on that soil. Rather, it's fought in the court. So there are moments where taking the arrest is the smart thing to do.
Sure. You're just talking about strategy, right? You're talking about battles and wars. So that's not really different goals. It's just different time frames.
And tactics.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but your answer is yes, right? If I'm understanding you, what you're saying is yes, you would prefer to defend rights and take corrective action against whoever's trying to violate them. You just may not do it immediately every time. You might do it more strategically.
If there's no physical harm being threatened, that's like that egregious, like to actually lose life and limb. I mean, yeah, that at that point, it's like take the arrest, get the violation, sue the fuckers.
But so your point, to I guess to just tie it all in a bow, because you gave a nuanced answer.
Mm-hmm.
You do the thing that you're after is to address and correct bad actors trying to violate people's rights.
Yes, that is a goal. A goal. First and foremost, and I say this in my spiel that I give on my little trailer, family is the most important thing. Beyond that, I really don't care about this whole, you can have some friends, you can have, your government accountable and that sort of thing. Hell, fix the world if you can do it. But first and foremost, family. If you do not put family first, none of that is going to happen. Get your first.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm a to a fault a doting father. You've alluded to what you're after or your goal several times. I assumed it was something regarding government accountability or dealing with corruption, but you're saying that that's a goal, but I'm under the impression that that's not the thing you were referencing.
Can you clarify what your question is then?
Yeah, earlier you were saying, like, to Chris, you don't know what my goal is.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm asking you, what is your goal that you were referring to when you said that?
Promote life. Eat healthy, enjoy life.
I've literally never heard you ever mention a healthy diet ever in my life.
Yeah, this is something I say quite regularly, actually. Eat healthy, enjoy life. Yep.
Eat healthy, enjoy life?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like
promote life, eat healthy, enjoy life.
All
and
right.
So for an individual who's in the government, the thing is, so I put family above the government, and I don't know the exact situation that they're going through. Now, there are times where I get hot, especially with these government actors, and I'm going to cuss them out straight up, but I'm not going to put my hands on them.
If I may, just for a clarifier, Brick, are you saying you're an auditor because you want to protect, or what is your goal?
The family arrangement.
Eat healthy and enjoy life.
Promote life.
You audit so people can eat healthy and enjoy life.
Promote life, eat healthy, enjoy life. Yes.
Chris, when is the last time Brick offered you a carrot?
Never.
And what does auditing do to achieve that goal, Brick?
So right now, the government is not promoting the idea, and this, I know it's an idea, that family is the most important thing. And that starts, in my opinion, with changing the education system.
Ooh.
Or is it the education system that you audit?
They failed. They have failed.
Unfortunately, it's gotten so bad that you really can't start necessarily with the education system. You do have to start with policing. It's that bad.
So the policing are responsible to educate the children to understand pro-life, eating right, and
No, because the police are putting their hands on the children.
hands. Well,
I mean,
no,
is it-
now that
is
was a
it-
bad cut. Hold on. That Brick was getting somewhere. That was a bad cut, Flo.
My bad.
Brick, you said because they're putting their hands on them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe you want to stop cops from putting their hands on people, right or wrong?
That's exactly it. Yes.
Okay.
Unless of course, the crime that they commit warrants them doing so. They need a
Okay.
warrant.
Okay. I like that. Now, is Tiffany someone?
Absolutely.
All right. Did you see what got us in this mess with Meade County?
For the most part, yeah.
I'm
aware of it.
I'd like to know if
And
you
I don't
saw
like
it.
it.
I'd like to
I
know
don't
if you
like
saw
it.
it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It
I
was-
haven't really seen enough of it. Really, quite honestly, and I'm for the family arrangement, bro. I love the idea that you're going after making sure that things are going correctly, and because of the attitude towards me.
Rick, hold on. Whoa, don't get off subject. Hold on, buddy. This is my girlfriend we're talking about. My case.
Mm-hmm.
It was me and Tiffany who were physically attacked by Ray.
Yeah.
Us. We weren't there to like stand up for the next person that it happened to. We were there and it was us that got attacked. Therefore, understand this, please. That makes it my litigation.
Mm-hmm.
Mine.
Yep.
Tiffany's. Yep. Okay. Now, it's because there's a cop there who blows his stack and physically hurts women at that. Because Tiffany's a woman.
Mm-hmm.
She was bruised from head to toe from that man. He stuck a taser to her heart, pushed it so hard it bruised her sternum, and continuously attempted to pull the trigger, and God's grace kept the battery was slightly dislodged.
Chris, you don't need to tell me to know that it's bad. Like, I get it.
I'm not. I'm getting somewhere. Just really understand this, okay? That is our case.
Mm-hmm.
And JJ is Ray's best friend.
Okay.
That's who he is. He's not just some random YouTuber. He never even approached YouTube until after we published his best friend hurting Tiffany. Okay? And then JJ went to one of the worst places in the world for all auditors, which was Michael Kaiser's platform. Remember that?
I mean, I don't know if I would say it's the worst place in the world for all auditors.
Well, for just about anybody that cares about morals and you know what I mean? Like
I don't care about your morals.
You would probably agree that Kaiser was probably one of the most disgusting, damaging individuals that you probably knew about on YouTube.
No.
So murdering a veteran?
Not even close. Not even close.
How many veteran murderers do we have on YouTube?
Not even close.
Flo, can you think of anybody else that shot a veteran in the back of the head for a PlayStation?
There's some nasty people on social
media. I don't
Kid.
know anybody who's done that, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jim, for the dono.
It might be.
Let's just skip that part. Let's just skip that part. Let's not worry about the semantics of how bad Kaiser is. Let's just recognize the facts here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Scarborough goes to that platform for an entire year, using that dude's disgusting mouth and platform to make up a lot of lies about me and Tiffany, all to protect his best friend, Ray. He even says it on the panel. He says, the reason I'm doing this is because Ray is my best friend. He's like a brother that I've never had. I would do anything for Ray. Ray would do anything for me. I love that man, and he loves me. I am here because when that video, I'm quoting this, Brick, when that video got put out on that YouTube channel on in this YouTube realm, and people saw the edited version, and it was painting my friend to look like he was a woman beater, and he's never beat his wife, is what was said. I knew that I'm going to say we as a county, somebody needed to step up and contact you, Michael Kaiser, and we needed to start taking care of this problem. That's what he went there and said that he was going to do the day he joined that channel's panel. And from that point on, he was on there every single day, 2 hours a day for an entire year, doing nothing but calling Tiffany a whore, saying that her children are not taken care of, saying that she's abused them, saying that she's a drug addict, saying that she does not have custody, saying that the ex-husband was a great guy and everything he said that was nasty about her is true, saying that I'm a woman beater, saying that I'm a pedo.
Look,
hold on.
Bro,
I'm nowhere near done.
On and on, land the plane. Do what you told Jim to do.
Mm-hmm. So,
don't worry, Jim. He wasn't talking to you. He was talking to.
So all of these things that were going on for a year from this one individual, right? That's what he was doing. And then Todd turns on me. Todd turns on me because I got upset with him because he kept blowing up on me and doing shit that really looked like he was trying to help JJ instead of anybody else.
Bro, I've heard the narrative so many times.
Right, it's not a narrative.
It is a narrative until
it's not a narrative. I'm telling you, my entire.
You're telling me that's called a narrative. Come on, dude.
I'm telling you the facts as they played out in order.
It is reasonable, Brick. We're all people talking, so it's really unavoidable that the talking will be a narrative.
But the landing of the plane, please.
Okay. So
Actually,
once JJ.
I'm in charge. The plane. The plane.
So once JJ found Todd's platform, that's when you started joining them.
No.
And now let me get back to the origination of this.
Bro,
I'm going to land your plane.
For a long time, bro.
You ready for the landing, buddy? I got you. Here comes the landing.
Please land it.
You said that you stand against police officers that hurt people and that you would stop it. You had a man that is an elected government official whose
I never said
purpose.
that, bro. I never said that. I never said I'd stop it.
Okay, take stop out. You said that you would stand against a cop hurting someone.
Yes.
You would stand on both of your feet, right?
Yes.
And here you were and are with the dude who is standing exactly opposite for his best friend who did that.
Did JJ put his hands on you?
JJ is doing everything for his best friend who
Yes
did
or
put
no,
his
dude?
hands on me.
Why does the conversation, I ask a question and you don't answer it?
Is
Did JJ
Ray
put his hands on you?
Is Ray on Todd's panel?
Did JJ put his hands on you?
Can I ask Tiffany to do things for me, and would she be representing me?
Put his hands on you.
JJ actually has, to my knowledge, never touched me.
Okay.
But Ray did. And Ray sent JJ.
And Ray's in prison, right? Ray?
No, Ray is not in prison. He's the fucking.
Okay, I don't know, bro. I have no
He's
idea
the
about the
deputy
situation.
chief of the sheriff's department actively. And you know what he said in the video where he did all that to Tiffany? You caught me on a good day. You think I don't do this all the time? You're sadly mistaken. What I did was nothing to you all.
Okay.
Those were the words out of JJ's best friend's mouth on recording.
Okay.
Now, why would you stand on the side of JJ?
Did JJ put his hands on you?
Why would you stand for his stance?
Bro, you're not going to have me come
His
out and
stance
say
is to promote the physical beating that his best friend put on the woman Tiffany?
If a person didn't put their hands on you, bro, then I don't know what to tell you. They didn't assault you. They didn't batter you. They didn't beat you up. They didn't point a gun at your head. What do you want me to do?
Did you say that a smart person will litigate it in court if they're smart? If they're smart, they won't handle it in the moment. They'll wait for court.
I did say that.
Cool. All right. Guess where I'm trying to go, buddy?
Go there.
And guess what you're doing?
Nothing to prevent you from doing that.
No, I can go.
Nothing.
But you can interfere between now and then, though, can't you?
How? Tell me how I've done that.
Well, I could tell you how you could do that. Let me think of just some random thing. Oh, wait a minute. You could go to Todd's panel and you could say that I'm lying about the facts about the case. You could do it like that. How about you fuck up my litigation?
Let me jump in here. Am I unmuted? I'm unmuted. And then Peace Dynamo for the $10. He says, do you think Brick is a Fed because he helped a corrupt jailer? I will play a little clip so that people can process the question and then come up with their best answer.
Game's over, losers. I have all the money. Compare your lives to mine and then kill yourselves.
You want to answer it, Brick?
What?
The question that was posed to you.
Well, I mean, I guess it was. If the question was to me, do I think Brick is a Fed? I don't know if I think. I think it's very likely that he's got a goal given to him for a reason. I don't know that. I don't think it's federal. If I'm being persnickety, I don't think it's a federal assignment.
I have a mission. I do.
I do think that you have a mission.
What is your mission?
You didn't hear it earlier.
It was
the internet. We're all feds.
It's on the ticker at the bottom. Eat healthy, enjoy life. Go ahead, guys.
Enjoy life.
So that was the mission in Ray's case. So you want Ray to eat healthy and enjoy life?
You're more than welcome to take that saying and spread it. I want people to eat healthy and enjoy life.
All right. So you're not being paid by the federal government to interfere in my case, correct?
Bro, really? No.
Okay. You're not being paid by the local. Listen, you're not being paid.
The most I've ever been paid is the federal dollar, which you yourself have held in your hand. That dollar bill. That dollar bill. Right?
Thank you for answering that question so easily. Now that I got another one. You're not being paid by the local government, state government, yes or no?
Bro, what is this, like 20 questions? Fuck no.
To interfere in my case.
I wish.
You said you were not being paid by the feds to interfere.
I wish, motherfucker. If it was the case that I was being paid, bro, do you really believe? Let me ask you something, Chris. You really believe that you would be the goal?
Why do you walk around with a Jason mask in your backpack?
Wait a minute. Why is that funny? Why is that funny? Do you realize we are multi-million dollar lawsuits?
It's not like you're Bin Laden. Bro, you're not Bin Laden.
Think.
You are not the goal of the Fed. Stop it.
Have you ever held $1 million, Brick?
Bro, stop it. Just stop.
Have you ever held $1 million, Brick?
Bro, yes, my dick has been in my hand.
Okay,
yes.
We have 6 lawsuits. We're asking $1 million for each lawsuit. That's $6 million.
Cool. Why are you talking about?
Now, let me ask you something. Do you think there's incentive for that government employee who's responsible to pay out that $6 million would pay you anything?
What happens when you start talking about your case? Everything you say can and will be held against you.
Okay, cool. Use it. So now what? Answer the question.
And that includes the civil court.
Did JJ, the government of Kentucky, state official,
talking about your case, dude?
Pay you any money to interfere in my case?
Chris.
Wow, Flo, you may be
involved in the case of Donald Trump getting charged with felony?
He did get paid. Holy shit. I didn't think so.
Were you involved in the case when Donald Trump was charged with felony?
What do you think? What do y'all think?
So when you say pay, does that include potentially working off charges?
I think you're talking to an idiot. That's what I think.
I mean, Chris, that was my question to you. When you're asking the question, when you say, did anyone pay you? The question would also include, are you doing anything in order to have charges dropped or reduced?
I was first just going to plainly ask if he's gotten anything monetarily.
Okay. Okay. Well, if you're good, okay.
Bro, you've asked the same fucking question 10 times, 10 different ways, bro. Fuck
I asked you first if you got paid by
Yeah,
Fed.
you keep
said
asking.
no.
I know. Yeah,
Okay. Well, Brick,
another fucking question. It's the same
he's
fucking
he's being intentional for due diligence. It's due
Stop
diligence.
talking about your case.
It was super simple, and he answered the Fed question real quick. He said no.
He doesn't like you talking about your case, and since he's answering the questions, I'll take over because I have a couple of questions. Basically all the same questions he just asked, except instead of paid, were you paid? Have you been offered a deal? Have you been offered a deal by anybody to have charges reduced or dropped?
Or warrants cleared?
In what? I don't understand.
Has Kentucky state government offered you any type?
Let me just rephrase it. Let me do it. Has anybody ever offered you a deal in which they agreed to drop or reduce charges that's still outstanding? Do you have any open offers?
Yeah, I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one because I don't talk about my cases.
Okay.
Whoa.
Duh.
You can't talk about a plea bargain someone
Bro,
offered
I
you?
don't talk about my cases on the fucking internet.
Most people get offered
Stupid
plea
as
bargains
fuck.
to go to court.
Are you
and
fucking
they can talk to
retarded?
'em.
Seriously? So stupid as to really believe that it's a good idea to talk about your open cases on the fucking internet.
You know what?
This is what I said about half an hour ago. Do not, please, boys and girls and in between.
We're not talking about our cases
or anything.
We're talking about people on YouTube getting paid by a dirty, corrupt government official or promised things that he will not.
Literally, I've had weed in my ass and had my ass sniffed by a dog. No alerts. So I know that shit worked. It's deep storage. Yeah.
Let's put together a puzzle real quick together. Let's do this together real quick. Check this out. The first
And he had the balls to do a broadcast with people called Talking with Famous People. He was the famous person. Okay. If you go into these people fucking background, Jack Talcott, and you look at who they've been for the last 5 and 6 years, it's narcissist central. I'm the potentially famous person.
Let's backward step this and take a look at the puzzle pieces that JJ's been leaving behind. The first person he went to was a guy with seven charges, and a warrant.
About your case, bro.
I'm not talking about my case. I'm talking about Michael Kaiser.
Tell us about your case, bro.
I'm telling you about Michael Kaiser. He's already in jail.
Tell us
the
more about
first one that JJ went to was Michael Kaiser, who had an open warrant and 5 pending felonies. When he got locked up, JJ went and
this is what they're after, Chris Ryder. Bro, they're after you. Oh! Fucking doofus. Talk about your fucking case on the internet. That's what you do.
All right. And then the next one was Todd, who got paid physical things, a microphone, a telephone, several $100 super chats, a chair, and a phone. Okay. Now that guy doesn't have any pending charges, no warrants. Then he goes over to Chris Ruff. Chris Ruff has 7 current warrants and is facing 55 charges. Now we're talking to Brick, who has an open warrant and facing charges.
Bro, you have no fucking clue what's going on with me right now.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a stretch.
You are so stupid, bro. Stop talking about your cases.
Unless you have evidence.
You can talk about anybody else's cases.
What's the stretch about what I said, though?
You can ask me questions. And then when I say, I'm not going to talk about it, you disrespect me. That's fine, too.
You realize I didn't conclude that, right? I left it open-ended.
People, bro. That's the problem with you, bro.
I'm not talking to you, Brick. I was talking to the other panelists.
Yeah, I understand that.
I left it open-ended so that you could see the facts that are out there, and then let you conclude it yourself.
Lord, I hope you don't go. Because if you do, bro, you will find out.
About what?
What? Well,
Are you saying
went up
he's
the
got a
road, you
sweet
know.
ass? Are you saying he's got a sweet ass?
You know. I'm talking about boxing,
got
bro.
a pretty mouth, boy.
Boxing, motherfucker.
Hold
Bro,
on,
why
Rick,
don't
do you think
you
that I would
will
make it
have
there?
to.
Would I be okay?
Now make that booty work, twerk. 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 Now make that booty work, twerk. 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 Make that booty work, baby. It's just like you're doing squash. Hit the flow, make it dry, firecracker, make it pop. Got the ballers throwing guap, she can go and don't stop. But she took it up a notch, started coming.
It ain't no lie, Chris. You gonna
Rick,
have to
how would I
defend that
do there?
Hey,
That was a good twerk for a guy.
box, bro.
So, what could you, because not all of my audience is degenerate as you and I are. What did you mean by that comment? Go ahead.
I'm telling you, you're gonna have to tighten up, boy.
Me or him? Not me.
No, you're
All right, bet.
I hope you tightened up, bro. I hope you are too now. Tighten up.
Rick, can you tell us why you walk around with the fucking Jason mask and fight with mall cops yet?
Bro, shut up, dude.
Just
Just
I
shut up,
want to
dude.
know,
Just shut
dude.
up.
I
Just
want
shut
to
up,
know.
dude. Just shut up, dude.
Why are you running
Add
from
something
it?
to the
If you're-
conversation. Add something to the conversation.
It's
I
a
actually
question.
had the
Do you
same
have
question.
hey, do you have an open case you want to talk about too, Joseph?
No, I have a question that I want answered.
Because Chris is over here talking about his, and he don't have no problem
Is
talking
that
about
is
his
that
case.
part of your work?
Chris say he's gonna talk about his case. Do you have one you want to talk about?
Are you running from a simple
Joseph,
question?
are you gonna talk about your open cases today?
All right, obviously, Brick, you're not going to answer anybody's direct questions. Let's talk
Fuck
about
you.
this.
How about that?
Bro,
You don't
hold
get
on. Let's hit
Rick,
that truce flag again real quick. You ready?
You know,
Restart.
truce flag, motherfucker.
Restart. You're
You already
tripping.
burned
So-
that motherfucker.
Just praise God, man. Fucking praise God. God is so amazing. The sun, the nature, the earth, water, the way words work, the way knowledge works, the way love feels. God. Praise God, man.
Praise God, man.
Praise God for those bridges we built.
Have now been burnt.
No.
Your children will be taught combat skills early as age 5 in order to crush the competition when they fully mature. Little Deborah and Jesse need to fire a pistol with precision accuracy while drowning out the screams of the non-believers. Good job.
That's a new one.
Brick, you know I can repair any relationship just with the power of my clips alone. You know that, right?
Yeah, I
Some frat boy douche with an earring who wants all the time, energy, attention, and resources. He's the hit. He's got an earring, you know, and he's got that frat boy douchey college vibe that you all love so much at the sports bars. You know, he wears his hat backwards and makes little quips, so he's cool to hang out with.
Was he
Sounds like he wants to
describing
be
you
your
below?
friend.
Can you believe that shit?
Was he
This is
describing you?
mad.
Hat on backwards, all douchey vibing. Yeah. All right. Well, let's reset.
Orthodox, how are you, sir?
Let's reset everything since we know what we can't talk
No,
about.
I
With
don't
Rick
want to
now.
reset nothing, bro. Because
I
let's
just
just take us
got a
back to the
new
beginning.
subject,
Let's
man.
keep going where we're at.
Let's bring a
bro.
new
Let's
subject.
move
That one's too
forward.
touchy for you.
No, don't go backwards.
I don't give a fuck. I can already tell you that now, but go ahead. Man, I don't give a fuck about shit tonight. Like, let that be known. But go ahead and say it.
As
I
the
know
resident
something you're
federal
gonna
agent, as your handlers, I'm saying you're arguing over nothing. Come on.
I know what he'd really love to talk
Anything-
about.
Hold on, Chris. Do you have anything else going on in your life other
Yeah,
than
lots of shit.
this
Hey,
case?
listen, I got a subject I know you'll want to talk about. Oath of office in New Mexico.
I don't know how much I want to talk about it, but what you were saying was absolutely 100% wrong.
You mean that they don't have an oath sworn that you can find in the minutes?
Bro, it's supposed to be signed. That's what the word subscribe means. That's about as much as I'm going to tell you.
Did you look up the legal definition for New Mexico state law for the word
I'm
subscription?
not gonna give you any more than you deserve on this one because you absolutely 100% are
I'm just
wrong.
asking
And
if
it's
you looked
funny
that up.
too because everybody over here on this side of the country knows and understands this. Somehow you don't, and you're actually the only person other than Tav. I hate to bring him up because now he's probably gonna talk about how I talked about him. You two are the only ones on the internet saying that what I'm telling you is, or anybody, is not true.
Plus, pussy costs $45 an hour street value right now.
Everybody else understands and knows this. Everybody else is saying that I'm right.
So you don't think the legal definition for the word subscription in that case might actually say that there's nothing in that writing about actual scripture?
Bro.
In other words, it doesn't have to be scribed.
Subscribe.
Oh no, I realize the Webster definition, friend.
By the way, on that note, Brick, will you tell the people what they should do here if they're not already done it?
You better subscribe. Hit that like button.
And eat healthy and enjoy life.
Indeed. Take it, spread it.
Flo, I will give you $10 right now if you can show me the signature from every subscription you just received from that. I want to see it on paper though for $10.
You want to see the signature? Say that again.
For anybody who just subscribed, right? When you did the please subscribe, can you show me the piece of paper with the signature on it of the subscribers that you just gained?
I cannot. They don't sign it when they subscribe to the channel.
Oh, but the word was subscribe.
It was.
Jim, is there a difference between the layman's definition and legal definition of subscribe?
Do you think we got a case against YouTube?
Are you guys like sovereign citizens?
Well, if anything which is written in terms of legislation, every word, it's got its legal definition. For example, shall or may. Layman's interpret differently. In legalese, it's totally different. So any word, if it's in legislation, in law, in other words, yes, it may have its legal interpretation.
So in follow-up of that,
so when you it depends on the context, of course. So that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. In follow-up of that, then would it stand to reason that there could be a difference between subscribe to a YouTube channel versus subscribe in legal definition?
Well, anything you do, I'll give you a good example just for food for thought. I think I mentioned that early. There's an old English case, common law case in criminal law, and basically there were two robbers in 48, 49 after the Second World War. They were on top of a roof of a factory. Coppers surrounded them. There were two guys. There was one gun. And they were on top of the roof, and 3 o'clock in the morning, and all the bobbies, coppers were around. And one guy had a gun, and his mate called out, "Hey, Johnny, let him have it." So the guy shot the copper, killed the copper. 1948, 49, 4 or 5 years after Second World War. Now, when he came to court, my point is, the guy who called out says, "Let him have it." He meant let him have the gun. In other words, give up. The other guy's defense was, my mate said let him have it, and I shot because he told me he was my boss. Bang, bang. There you are. One scenario in different interpretations. Words, let him have it. Let him have what? Bang, or let him have, I give up, here's the gun.
Now, if it is such a...
So getting back to what you're saying,
yep,
words have different... you got to put it in a legal or a pedestrian, ordinary context. So it's very important to understand that distinction. So are you asking me the question, if that's in legislation or in whatever, it's very important. Then I won't bore you with other matters.
yeah,
because
no,
You're
we're
that's-
talking about mens rea. Mens rea is very
No, no,
different.
no, no,
mens
it's
rea is
no,
actus
it
reus and mens rea. Everybody
Sorry,
fucking
Pilot
knows
Jim
about
Bowden,
that.
but you're wrong. You're talking
Mens
about
rea, mens rea
establishing-
basically
yeah.
means mens rea basically guilty mind. That's Latin for guilty mind.
That's
Actus
what you're
reus,
saying.
actus reus means you have not only mens rea, guilty mind, but you actually did it. You acted with a guilty mind. So if I shoot someone, that that
Jim,
could be
in your own beautiful words, Jim, they're squabbling over just a difference of opinion on a single word. not
Yeah,
languages.
well, if it's but they ask me what's the meaning of the word. I'm trying to tell them depends in what context. If it's in legislation, in the charge, it's got a different meaning to ordinary meaning. That's
Thank you, Jim. That's
their defense is so broken that the only thing they can do is start changing fundamental definitions of words like eternal. The only way he can come out of this, the only possible way he can come out of this is to redefine eternal.
How the hell did you have that clip prepped?
That was great. I love it. I love it.
My God, you're good flow. All right.
So,
yeah, that was,
so
that
let me
was
ask you
good,
then, in follow up, Jim, again, what is a writ of mandamus? Because obviously, this kid down here on the bottom, what is it, left? 4PS really is not going to understand this. He really doesn't.
I'm interested in settling the definition, the legal definition for the word subscription for the state of New Mexico.
Okay, maybe it might be helpful if you understand what writ of mandamus is.
Mandamus, mandate, mandamus. It's Latin derivative. Medicine and law is inundated with Latin terms and definitions. But I won't bore you to it. Look, if this matter, and I'm serious now, I'm not joshing around. If this is before the courts or anything, you please, shut up. That's all I'm saying. Change the subject. Talk about, I don't know.
I agree.
Well, that's my question to you.
Again, I am listening.
It's not before the court, Jim. It's what we're discussing is not before the court. What we're discussing. So, Brick
can end up there.
That's the point. Exactly. That is anything you say beforehand.
It can't. It's not going to go to court, man. It's just,
hold on.
Or if
No. We're taking Jim's advice. Anything can end up in court, and we don't want to say anything. So. All right, that was boring as fuck. Jim, I don't know. We're gonna have to let you go as lawyer.
That's all right.
You can still be the honorable judge though when they need one. Go ahead.
Thanks very much. I enjoy this. Thanks very much.
So New Mexico, it's a state. They have their policies. They're doing things their way, right? I'm not talking about your case, dude.
Is it a state of mind?
What? New Mexico is a state, right?
Is it a state of mind too?
What the fuck? All right.
It's probably
anyway,
both.
In the state of New Mexico, your claim is that you have discovered a constitutional violation by the state actors of New Mexico because you think that there is no signed.
I don't think.
Signed, that's a huge word, right?
It's apparent.
Oath.
The word is subscribed.
Signed.
Subscribed.
Because you asked for that signed document in a records request, correct?
Chris. It's not just New Mexico.
Where else?
Every single state in compliance with the Constitution of the United States. The United States requires it.
Right,
You didn't know
requires
that?
subscription.
Oh, that's not surprising.
It requires
I'm sorry,
subscription
I didn't
to
mean.
an
I
oath.
didn't mean any. I shouldn't have done that. I apologize.
It requires subscription to the oath. Yes, I understand that. That
Or to
every
the
state
YouTube
requires their state officials, as well as the state actors under the officials, to swear and subscribe to the oath of the United States Constitution, the federal Constitution, as well as their municipality and their state.
Right.
Now,
Hold
here's
on.
the part.
Pause the now, unless it's a quick now.
This is the part that I wanted to ask. So, the subscription, do you understand that that's not necessarily a signature on a document?
No, it actually is. No,
I'm just
actually,
getting
it's-
notice from Snowfire that we need more likes. I see we're at 100 likes now, which is pretty good. Snow, if you could let me know how many more and what our time limit is, I'd appreciate that. Go ahead, guys.
Flo, do you like receipts?
Yes, I prefer them if they're relevant.
Do you believe that a copy of this document would be relevant?
Honestly, I've sort of zoned out the last couple minutes because
Okay, I won't worry about it.
But yeah, no, if you got receipts, send them over to me and I'll share them up so that everybody can see it because I'm not the only one here.
No, I'm not worried about it, bro. If you don't want the receipts, I'm not going to share it.
No, don't be petty. Come on, I'm not the only
It's
one
not
here
petty,
listening.
bro. Look, I already said all that I really wanted to say about this situation anyway.
I'm not the only one here. So yeah, send receipts. We've got an obligation to the audience as well.
I mean, it's really not that difficult to find the document.
Bro, could you give me a receipt instead of a homework assignment?
Nope. Nope. No, you were not interested. I'm not interested.
Break,
Well, we're going to be
what are all
that
your
petty.
court-
Hold on a
what are all
second,
your
guys.
court cases?
Bro, that was lame. Like, I can't even say on Flo's panel what I want to call you for that level of.
Is it an F word?
It's
All
a
right.
strong word.
You can type it back chat if you want, but otherwise, let's just leave it there. Brick, buddy.
You want the
Do I need-
receipt? You want me to tell you where to go?
Do I need? I want you to provide the receipt so that there's no
Go
confusion.
to-
There's hold on. So there's no ability for you to say no. That's not where I said. Like, could you just provide the link?
Sure. Yeah, the link. I like the link.
I'd appreciate it. So I'll look for a back chat, and here's a clip just to help smooth over the happiness. That wasn't at anyone in particular, but everyone collectively as well. And I've also been notified that we need 10 more likes in 10 minutes. I believe I need to be 110 likes, or also rage quit, and I have done it before. Go ahead, guys.
Rage quit is pretty cool. So I have it back there. Now, when you click on it, you have to scroll down to the bottom.
You don't. Oh, there it is. All right.
And then when you get down to the bottom, click the link.
Okay. Here we're gonna walk through this together. I'm gonna share my screen.
Sure.
Let's see. Whoops. And then let me do the
right?
full screen there, just
that's
so that we
right.
can just see as much as possible. All right, now you drive. So we're going all the way to the bottom.
Yep. Not maybe not that far. Sorry. A little bit further up, and a little bit more right there. Click here to download the oath of office. What form?
Okay.
Yes, Rick, there's an available form.
Okay, so I clicked it here. Hold on. Let me open in a new tab. Let me. There we go.
What does it say? Oh, there's a signature form. Yeah. Okay.
There sure is. Yeah, that's great. I'm glad you proved that there is an available
You know where that
form
goes?
for
You know where that goes to?
to
Secretary
the
of
State Department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Secretary of State. No, not the State Department. Secretary of State.
Yeah, it's filed with the state.
Yeah, and that's where
It'll
they
be in the
keep it.
State
document.
Department, which is yes. Anyway, you're right.
Document that is subscribed.
That's great that they have an available form. However, if you read
Required by law.
If
Okay.
you read the statute to the oath of office,
Because are you going to explain what we're looking at, Chris, or am I?
It's okay. Go right ahead, please.
Yeah,
No, I'm
okay.
sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go
Go ahead
ahead.
and go back. Go ahead and go back to the other screen there, Flo. Okay, go ahead and go back up. What's that statute right there? Okay, it says the Constitution of the State of New Mexico, Article 20, the 20 Section 1, Oath of the Officer reads, right? And what's the statute requirement too? You know, every person elected or appointed to any office shall, before entering upon his duties, take and subscribe to an oath or affirmation that he will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution and laws of this state, and that he will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of his office to the best of his ability. Who may administer the oath of office? The Secretary of State of New Mexico, county clerks, clerk of probate courts, clerk of district courts, clerks of magistrate courts, if the magistrate court has a seal, and all duly commissioned and acting notaries public and are hereby authorized and empowered to administer oaths and affirmations in all cases where magistrates and other officers within the state authorized to administer oaths may do so under existing laws and with like effects. 1413.3 New Mexico statutes annotated 1978. In addition, pursuant to section 14.432 New Mexico statute annotated 1978, a judge, clerk, or deputy clerk of any court of the state may administer oaths. Hold
on, Rick, real quick. I'm just really impressed that you knew that the A was what the fuck ever it was. I don't even know it, and you just said it. Go ahead.
How is an oath of office administered? Whenever any person shall be required to take an oath before he enters upon the discharge of any office, place, or business, or any lawful occasion, any person administering the oath shall do so in the following form, viz. The person swearing shall, with his right hand uplifted, follow the words required in oath as administered, beginning, I do solemnly swear, and closing, so help me God, 14.3.1 New Mexico statute annotated 1978. What is the fee for recording my oath of office? There is no fee for recording an oath of office. Click here to download the oath of office form.
So are you saying they have no authority unless they do this?
Yes.
And are you claiming that cops in New Mexico have no authority because they haven't done this?
If they have not, then they have none.
No, I'm asking, is that your claim that there's cops in New Mexico who have no authority because they haven't done this?
Under law, they have none.
Under law, they have no authority. Yet
Under
the law
law
gives them guns and gives them authority to go around and arrest people. Is that correct?
Here's the thing. You believed what
Do they have
told
authority
you.
or don't they?
So, hold on. I don't
They have
think
badges
that.
and guns.
I don't think that a police is an elected or appointed office. It's a hired job.
No, it's an appointed. Yeah, it's an appointed office. Yes.
No,
so now we're
because
going to move the
Belief even
goalpost.
matters.
All of a
Flo. You don't
sudden,
even need to engage with it.
all of a sudden, now we're going to move the goalpost. No, actually,
No, we're not.
these
I'm not moving the
officers are
goalpost.
appointed to a duty.
Definition.
The
Office
chief
is a very specific rank.
all elected officials, all of the officers. That's why they call it an office.
No, a police officer is an appointed position. It's not an office to be held.
Correct.
An
The
appointed
office can appoint.
Political authority, dude. You have no idea what the hell.
officers. Bro, are you kidding me right now? You're really going to tell me?
Yeah,
I've been investigating this for quite a long time.
Okay, so do you know how one becomes an officer? Because you have to have a credential to even become an officer.
Yes, I
become
do.
certified.
Yes, I do, bro. I've been around this for a very, very long time.
Hey, listen, Brick.
And
I
we
would agree
just
with you.
read it, and you're
They have
denying
to-
it. That's
they
cool,
have
bro. You don't have to believe it.
I'm not
There,
denying it. You don't have to
black and
take that
white.
to be a police officer or a sheriff's deputy. Thank you.
Yeah, let me jump on Brick's side. Brick, I got your back here, buddy.
I
can't wait to get my dick wet.
Let me jump on Brick's side for a second. Brick, you are 100% right. Fuck everybody that doesn't understand this. The officers are absolutely held to by constitutional law, by the law of the United States of America, to uplift their right hand and start with the words, I do solemnly swear, and affirm their oaths to both their office as well as their duties to the state and the federal Constitution. You are right. You are right.
All right.
But
Do we
here's
have
the
a
part that you're
constitutional
failing to
protection
understand.
for
Happen
guns?
too.
The
the signing has to happen
document,
too.
the document, the word subscription on an appointed position, especially because they don't have an extra law that you're thinking. The offices do. They have to sign that in front of the magistrate or the whatever the combination they gave. But in the police department, which is what you've been looking into, in the city police department, they just have to be at a place where a person is there to witness them holding their hand up and put it in the minutes.
No, Chris.
You can find your receipt in the minutes, Brick.
Sign it. This is why we call them officers. How do you not get this?
Okay,
You
now
should, of all people, know this.
I do know this, and I'm trying to help you. Now, well, I sent you a text. I'm
So are you a
sorry I
lawyer?
didn't have your email.
I'm sorry. Are you a lawyer?
Not at all.
Okay, then why would I trust your word over my lawyer?
Well, you know,
why? I guess my lawyer doesn't know what he's talking about.
Stop fagging out.
I don't know what your lawyer would be doing looking into the oath of office, because that would be, I
don't
mean,
know. Maybe it's
are
because
you
it's
going to be the
attached-
one to sue the state
Chris,
for not having oath of offices? Because last I checked,
Chris,
you
hold
had
on,
criminal
hold on.
charges.
Chris, it is attached to what? Their bond.
Even
Yeah,
talking
you
to
didn't know
Chris
that?
Rock.
Yeah,
You've been
and their
talking to
peace
Chris Rock.
officer
You know what the
certificate
bond
is
is?
too. It's all attached to the same thing.
Do you know what the bond is,
It's
Brick?
an insurance. Yes, it's an insurance. Yes,
It's
I know
the
what it is.
insurance that pays out when
Bro, I've been doing this long enough. Okay, I know exactly what the
He's
fuck
a
I'm talking about.
motherfucking pro, Chris. Give him his
Yeah,
respect.
cool. Yeah, Tiff and I just pulled six figures out of 2 bonds.
Cool.
Yeah, let me tell you, I know a little bit about bonds.
Now I'm going to read this. I'm not going to transfer it over because it's a pain in the ass. It's a screenshot that. Oh no issue. It's just. Yeah, that wasn't you. It's just me making a firm excuse for being lazy. Affirmation as alternative. The statute also addresses situations where someone has conscientious scruples against taking an oath, allowing them to make a solemn affirmation instead. The affirmation must be made with uplifted right hand. The affirmation must be in a specific form, concluding with, "And this I do under the pains and penalties of perjury." The affirmation is considered equally valid as an oath.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
That
but
would
how
be New
do
Mexico,
you know
Brick.
there's no addendum to that where like they can offer this in the field if X, Y, or Z is happening? You know what I mean? Is there
Well,
an
it does
addendum?
say that it has to be in front of a certain combination of rank,
And
like a
look,
notary, and an officer.
Here's the question. Here's the thing, Chris. So I pray to God that you are right, because if what I am saying is true, then it's basically what it means is that none of their arrests are valid.
I mean, that sounds like it would be great if you discovered that. Well,
What they have to do is take a pledge to be ethical and not violate people's rights.
The problem with that is the language. The letter of the law states that subscribe means signed.
It's a non-binding oath. It's not an oath of office like some politician or someone would take who's leader of a nation.
That's why
Actually, no, wait. Flo read the actual New Mexico out of the statute that you read on that form. I pulled it up and I took a screenshot and I sent it to Flo. That's the section you're not reading, Brick.
Oh yeah.
Read it again, Flo.
actually, here, and I can. I've got a link that Tiff sent me on Discord. Sorry for being a bad Discord user. And actually, by the way, I'm gonna here in a second. I will drop the link to my Discord in the main chat, and in case anybody wants to join my Discord, where I will probably ignore you, but other people probably won't. All right, so here's the link in the main chat that she sent me. You know what? I should just. Why don't I just give her a wrench? That sounds like that'd be a good idea.
And look, Brick, I support your endeavor. It's a good deed that you're trying to sort out. But I was just trying to tell you, man, that you can get a receipt on the oath of office of all those cops if you know where to look, because they did it in front of a committee in which there were minutes. So if you're looking for one of the city cops, like where they stood in a room and did this oath, check out the minutes everywhere. Find where that officer's writing, like officer, Mark McGuire was, took the oath of office in front of so-and-so and so-and-so at this time at this place. It'll say it in the minutes, man. That's the receipt. If you really are that dead set on finding the proof, you can get it there. And that's a stretch.
Look, Chris, it's very simple. If they do not subscribe,
then they don't get to comment in the live chat, motherfucker. Nice setup. Nice alley-oop.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, donate $20 or you're a broke bum. Go ahead. hit that cash app. There's a bunch of you in the chat right now. You're not donating. You're just running your traps. I don't know if you guys flip burgers at McDonald's or something. I don't know if that's why you guys are that broke, but you come to the show, you love the show, hit the dono. All right? Quit being broke.
And Brick, if you're talking about offices, they do have to do that form. The offices do.
That's called an officer. It's called an
no,
officer.
No. Like a sheriff is an office.
And on top of that, here's the thing. It's not called an office. It's called an oath of an officer. Oath of officer, not oath of office. Look back at the website.
Read the definition that you provided. It says
anyone. So here's the thing. This is actually retarded at this point.
Yeah, I agree. There's things like local practices. Just because this one thing isn't followed out precisely doesn't mean it's illegitimate or would be thrown out by a judge.
Here's the thing. Jim is a lawyer, as you can tell by the books and the certificates behind him, right? I am not so arrogant and do not display my credentials, but I do own 2 different editions of Black's Law Dictionary. So if you need me to look anything up, like straw man or traveling, holler at your boy. What is that? Hold on. Osborne's concise. No, sir. We around here are. You might be a dead corporation, but we're living persons. We don't stand under anything. We stand over them, and we don't drive. We travel. So he's like. I'm referring to sovereign citizens. If you're not done, he's looking at me like I actually have gone full retard.
He did. He thought you did. Tiff here, she's standing right next to me. She's in early stages of law school, and she has access to a bunch of stuff. And she's sitting there holding her phone, reading some shit that she pulled for you. And you're not wrong about what you thought in the beginning there, Brick, about one portion of it.
I know what I'm talking about, bro. I don't say it unless
I'm offering you something you can only get from legal college.
Here's the thing, bro. She's not a lawyer, right?
No,
Rick,
we're
reading. Okay, you know what? Thank you, Elizabeth, for the $5. She says, "I'm poor. Here you go, but you're rich and spiritual in the currency of the Lord. You are rich in heaven."
I bawled so hard they thought I was a fucking nutsack. I got so much cheese in my pocket, they thought I was a fucking calzone.
Oh, fuck. I bawled so hard they thought I was a nutsack. That is great.
So did y'all know that Brick has been so animate about solving this mystery that he's been getting himself arrested?
It's not a mystery, bro. What are you talking about?
Well, I would think it would be a mystery.
Dedicated.
You're trying to solve whether or not they've been subscribing, right? I mean, that's
wait,
a mystery.
are you interested in the corruption?
Yes.
There, Chris. Okay, if you are interested in the corruption,
bro, I think corruption is based. I think corruption is awesome. I think that's how I think that's how everything gets done. You grease the little palms.
Yeah.
He's
anyway,
not wrong.
So if you were really interested in the corruption and changing what they're doing wrong as far as the corruption goes, why wouldn't you be?
Why change it? Why not join it? Make your bread.
What do you mean corruption, bro? Like oath of office don't have nothing to do with corruption.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that the government wasn't loyal to the people.
No. Listen, let's say a sheriff in New Mexico did not sign his oath of office and didn't even take it, right? Didn't even do it. That's still not corruption.
Oh, I didn't realize that the government wasn't loyal to the people.
No. I'm saying that's still not corruption.
I didn't realize that the government wasn't loyal to the people.
I don't give a fuck. I can already tell you that now, but go ahead.
Corruption is when a government official uses their position for a financial gain.
Stop dunking on him. Like, it's actually boring. It's making bad content. I only got $5 this last grift.
What?
I appreciate Elizabeth. The other 93, you motherfuckers can suck my dick.
You know what we should do for a grift? We should pay for questions of lie. Isn't that why they came in? Because they needed to know what lies I'm accused of. We should pay for the lie questions. So, like, every time y'all super chat, Brick is going to ask me if I lied about a certain thing.
Yeah, I'm really not interested in asking you about your lies, bro.
Or every time you super chat, I'll ask Brick about one of his lies.
I mean, I'm really not interested in answering stupid questions either.
Or
You
every
give
time
stupid
you
answers.
every time you super.
Flo, I got a question for you. It might be a little dry for your chat, though.
I mean, it can't be that dry.
Do you have anything
It might
good
be.
to talk
Here,
about, bro?
I'll ask
I mean-
you to shoot it down.
And I'm drier than the fiery pits of hell.
We could talk about the
Bring it on, baby.
Jim,
Why-
actually,
hold on a
something
second.
you mentioned.
How did
Something you
that- how
mentioned,
did
the three forbidden topics. I did not know that sex was one of them. I knew about politics and religion. I did not know about sex. I appreciate you letting me know that.
This is also true. I think I dropped my Discord link earlier, but if not, I do also accept tatas. It may not keep the lights on, but they sure do make me happy, and I don't share them with anybody else. No, Jim, I won't show them to you.
All right, so I was going down the ridiculous sovereign citizen hole, and then I came on to the Amish. And the Amish get exemptions from Social Security and like military service, all that type. How do they get away with that?
Sorry, say that again.
How do the Amish get away from Social Security tax?
Can I answer that?
Yeah, if you
I
can.
answer? Certainly, and you should know you're all Americans. I'm not. You got to start from the starting point. The founding fathers of America and so forth started from what? We the people, and every person is born innocent and is a sovereign. It's not the government, state, local, or federal, to tell you or to pass laws. You are free. Every person is free, no matter what color, what creed. So that's the starting point. So when you're talking
from what I'm reading here, there are exemptions granted by the U.S. government.
So religion is part of the American Constitution, and you know your Constitution better than I do. I know a bit about it. But the freedom of religion, and we're talking about 200-300 years ago when America was founded, and Amish being one of the many Protestant groups which landed in America, have exercised and practiced their religion totally separate, and rightly so, may I say, from the state jurisdiction, i.e. laws and governance. And that's how it should be. That's what that very strange things now in 2025.
Sure, but I'm just
21st
talking
century.
about getting out of Social Security taxes.
Well, they're not part of the system. You lock out. You say, I'm not part of the system. A lot of Americans, especially white Americans, as I understand, please correct me, are migrating from the big cities into the farms. They don't want to go out and get off the grid. Financially, economically, politically.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
They do.
But nobody wants. But if you talk about that, what happens? God, shit.
They actually sign a document in their area.
Sexist, racist. Yes. And they say, look, we're free, and full respect.
I wish it
So,
were that easy.
If
Just
you
to
had a
say
4-hour
it.
road trip in 3.5 hours, would you try to squeeze? I would probably actually try to squeeze it if it's under 3 hours or if it's over 3 hours, right? Because that's a REM cycle. I was about to say you should just pull through, but you might get that one REM cycle in if you wake up all right.
What, a 4-hour drive?
No, we've got to drive.
We've got to wake up in 3.5 hours. So, like if you had to start your day in 3.5 hours, would you even go to sleep? I would wake up probably all right, so I would probably try to get in one REM cycle. But I pulled that comment up because I was going to say, fuck that shit. You should just stay awake. But then I thought about it a little more.
Driving when you're tired is the worst. It's one of the
20
worst.
minutes. REM cycle is 20 minutes. I must be missing something wrong. Angry Casper says, "Have a wank." You know what? That's probably good advice for all of us. We should all we all deserve a wank. Not on panel, but I guess if you cam down, it's whatever. But let me add "have a wank" to the banner.
I really do appreciate you determining that I could use a wank. That was very kind.
That wasn't his full prescription, by the way. He said, "Then go to sleep."
Yeah, but I have a selective reading.
All right.
Like, thanks, Flo.
We definitely want the wank part. The sleep part is optional.
Yeah, if you have to drive for 4 hours, you should get some sleep.
The wank's not optional, though. That's a must.
You're welcome. Official misconduct.
Uh-oh, what'd she ask?
She didn't ask anything. I gave her permission to have a wank. I don't know.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
I don't know who's.
Thank you.
I don't know
Yes,
if
she
you
was
have here,
giggling,
if you're
dude. I'm
having
like,
it,
wait a minute. What happened here?
I'm not sure which one of you gets the wank, but
oh well.
maybe I'm a good wingman.
No, I'll volunteer. So torture.
I just happen to know a good wank thing to wank on here at this household. So.
Oh my god. That was wild.
I think the perfect wank is when you say, "Look, Mum, no hands."
Why's your mom watching? What the fuck?
That's a perfection in itself, eh? If you can
Come on, Brick. You gotta laugh at that, dude. You can't be that angry right now.
He's so worried about the oath of office. He took his oath of office in the no fun police, bro.
Man, he got angry. You couldn't even laugh at that one? Shit.
Bro, he is Officer Dickhead.
Group wanks definitely require donos.
Now that's hands free for half the people in the group.
Oh, I'm sorry. What happened? I heard my name.
You missed all the masturbation talk.
Okay.
Is that why you weren't here? Is that where you went?
Is that piss?
Did you go have a wank?
Bro, I had to piss, bro.
Bro, he followed the assignment.
How many times did you shake it?
I had my dick in my hand. Yes.
For how many shakes? If it's more than 3 shakes,
I plead the fifth.
All right.
And that means you're guilty.
In a strange twist of,
I don't know. Just want to say, I don't know how many 3 shakers there are out there, but I don't think there's many. I think that we're kind of probably around the 5 to 6 shakes.
The older you get, the more shakes you got to do, man.
I'm getting too
Can I add to the wank discussion?
Yes, absolutely. You're part of the panel. Jump in here and have a wank.
All right.
You started the wanking.
No. Just listen. Look, I really feel sorry for those who are circumcised. They can't get their hands around it. That's all I got to say.
Why? Why do you think that?
Oh, mind boggles.
Wait, what?
You're overthinking it, bro.
If you want to have a wank, and I'm alluding, those people who are circumcised haven't got full skin. Therefore, problem.
No, not a problem.
You don't get it.
Okay, good. Get her undressed and we'll do this thing.
It's not even a
That was
problem.
actually the wrong clip. You know that we can still have a wank.
Oh, really? You're one of the.
I am. I've got trendy penis, is what I call it, because that's why it happens in America for trendy penis.
That's all right. That's fine. You're forgiven.
I assure you that trend. That I mean, well,
I can't wait to get my dick wet.
Yeah, it wanks just fine. Foreskin or no
Put a
foreskin.
1 in the chat if you're circumcised and can masturbate.
Will you put a 1 in the chat for me,
But
Chuck?
if you put a 2,
in the chat, hold on. Put a 2 in the chat if you're circumcised and cannot masturbate. That's really the more official.
What about
You're about to see a beautiful woman put a 1 in chat for that.
She was the first one in the door.
What about
what if you're circumcised and don't masturbate by choice? Is that like a 3, 2.5?
What about putting number 3
I'm
if you're missing your foreskin?
Hold on. I don't. Isn't that covered by circum? You know what? This is all confusing to me. You with your foreskin is confusing me.
While you're doing it, you're missing it.
If you're going to hold on, I am missing, I think. But if you're going to make this claim, if you're going to come out here and try to gloat with your little, why don't you cam up and look us in the eye and tell us you don't masturbate?
Because it's a lie, bro. Every man does it.
Look at this profile picture. This dude has a glowing hand. Why does your avatar have a glowing hand?
I can't cam up anyway. I don't want to cam.
Just hold on. I just I'm about to get my Vaseline and change my hands from left to right.
You shouldn't need Vaseline if you've got the shoes.
Brother.
I'm changing my hands.
Brother, you have to. You're so skilled. You can.
Shut up, nerd.
Look, man. All I'm saying is you're not a pro.
If you can still have a wank to this guy, then you deserve it.
Look, all I'm saying, you're not a pro if you can't switch hands and gain a stroke.
I mean, you just destroyed everybody's wank flow with that.
Yeah, bro. That was like the anti-wank right there.
He's trying to hold off so they can last a while. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
not
an
very
arm
easy
sword.
to make me uncomfortable, but if you can have a wank to this, you deserve it.
If it's true that feet are measurable to the size of a man's pecker, then it would be really hard to wank whatever's between those legs.
Dude, who are those feet for? No one's wanking in those feet.
Oh God!
Hey, you know what? There's a lot of weirdos in the world, and a decent amount of them are probably in my chat.
Oh God!
Like you just flash his feet, bro.
Oh my God!
Oh man, you should have charged the super chat for that.
Oh, it gets deep. It gets so deep.
I don't know the context of that conversation. I wish I was there for that one.
It was a good conversation. I'm glad
I
you
feel
were.
like you have somebody that would have been freaky enough to pay to see those feet, man.
I mean,
You
at
totally
this point,
missed
they're
an
legendary.
opportunity.
I would pay to see them. Are you kidding me?
Well, you own a picture of them, so
Yeah, but like, they're first of all, that's not in person. Second of all, like, there's socks on.
I get to see those feet in person every time I go to court.
Oh my.
Proof that. Pull up the proof of me putting hands. Last time I checked, I put dick on a bitch. Unless you can show me otherwise. Show me that I put hands on a bitch outside of my dick.
Were they alive?
You all are degenerates.
Oh God! I love this.
For the record, I choose to laugh.
We made you laugh.
Oh, it certainly did. Certainly did.
Man, this has been a fucking wild one.
I wish Todd would come back.
No, you don't. Stop.
You know he's still up. You know he's still awake. Come back, Todd.
I'm not.
Just get to the money part, all right? Just get the money part done.
Give me money. Money me. Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
Why don't you text him, Brick, and tell him we want his company up here? People will super chat for that.
No. No, I'm not interested in creating contention.
What the fuck? You're not? Come on. What the hell?
Well, no. Not with people who are not police officers.
Can you tell us about the Jason mask yet? Do you feel comfortable enough?
That's a good. Yeah, Yep. Look, it's really. This is a fucking interesting question, Brick. And for those who don't know what we're talking about, Brick has some videos on his channel or live stream where he had a police interaction at the mall. But basically, at one point, you see him. He ducks. He's having a confrontation with mall security. Correct me if I'm wrong. And he steps out of the parking lot. He goes into the bushes, squats down, takes off his backpack, opens it, pulls out a Jason mask, and puts it on to continue the conversation.
And then scoots out with the Jason mask on, screaming at him.
Scoot.
Is that your wank mask? So if you get caught wanking in public, you don't...
Kill me.
No, really. Now you're getting into the subject of why I can't really necessarily continue hating Brick.
It's really hard. It's really hard. He's very likable.
Yeah. And the content that he's producing, even though I'm like, oh God, Brick, you're gonna get yourself killed.
We can disagree on certain aspects, but you know what? You know I'm doing a good work.
You don't think that you're likable?
Huh?
Oh, okay. Never mind. I misheard you. I thought you were disagreeing with you being likable.
I mean, me and Chris, I know that bro, there's gonna be things where it's just like with anybody, we're gonna disagree. Even me and Todd. We disagree on certain things.
You guys would probably be real good friends if it weren't for the charges.
Maybe.
I mean, like I said, you're always going to get the bad end of me when you talk shit about me on the panel with them.
Yeah, but would you? Can you really be mad at him? Like, would you ask him to go to prison in order to not talk shit on you? I think that's a hard thing to ask of somebody.
No, I would not. I have no intention on. There's no thought in my mind wanting Brick in prison by any means.
I mean, but so then you're probably okay with if you look at it from that perspective, you're probably really not even mad at Brick for talking shit, right?
Yeah, no, when he does it, when he interferes like that, man, it pisses me the fuck off, dude.
No, that part I actually do understand, and I was trying to understand, and you know, I'll give this to you, Chris, because you know I've said it before that I will not make an agreement with you. However, because you have shown me a degree of respect up here, I can't promise you that I won't talk shit about you entirely, but I will try to hold it down.
You do understand it's the participation that you're.
Yeah, I'm not going to promise anything.
No, specific. I'm just saying. Let me finish the sentence.
Go ahead.
It's the participation with the people while they are trying to interfere.
The part about interfering, that's where we will probably disagree, because I don't see it as interfering. Me expressing my viewpoint about something cannot be construed as interfering.
You're only taking one word out of three that I'm saying.
You know, Chris, I mean, yeah, there might be a reason he's taking that word, right? Because
out of the three?
Yeah. I mean, look, we're just expressing our thoughts here, and I just don't know that trying to win with somebody who's probably going to just forget what you said tomorrow, right? Like, he doesn't need to tap out. He can have a difference of opinion. And so what was the word, Brick?
Interfere.
So you're not interfering.
I will not interfere. I will not interfere.
Will participate in the interference.
Bro, he's just gonna audit the mall cops with the fucking Jason mask.
That's essentially the same thing. I'm not going to interfere. So participating in interference, that's interfering.
Okay. And then the last element, we're almost there, is
that doesn't mean that I'm not going to go where I want to go and talk about what I want to talk about.
I know. When the stream is specifically for that purpose.
That one I will not at all.
All right. So we'll have a problem. You know what I mean? Like, you could do like what Flo does, but I know it's not in your nature because you're not willing to accept the other side. So
4PS, I'm going to give you a little bit of shit on this one too. You've asked him this maybe 3 or 4 times so far. He's not sticking up for you, man.
No, I don't want him to.
He's not going to stick up for you. It should be pretty clear.
Yeah,
Who?
no, I'm with you. I don't want him to.
Brick?
Can I ask if this matter is still not before the courts, and there is damage in terms of monetary damage? I think that's the way to go. I mean, if there's loss to whatever business or defamation you may have suffered, all you have to do is quantify that, and then you got a case in defamation.
Well, no, I've got a 13 charge criminal pending case. Criminal.
Well,
first that I got to contend with.
Get over it, and then if you are successful, then
it goes
you
civil.
may. Yes, absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Right. So no, my
So
concern
we
is that
call it in Australia, we call it police. Once it's in the police,
No.
they've got the prosecutor, DP.
The Australian justice system is here to talk to us Americans.
right now what I'm worried about is people that are putting false documents.
Hold on. This is the fucking honorable pilot, Judge Jim Bowden. You shut the fuck up and suck his dick when he's in the room, Joseph.
Oh, jeez, I love that. You made my evening. I just sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Hey, I haven't. Look, all I did was suggest that he suck your dick. You haven't actually got the blowjob yet.
Oh, that's all right. There's always live in hope. All right.
It's always good to have a good bailiff.
I hope you're an activist lawyer over there in Australia.
Well,
and
yeah,
you're
well,
really...
look, I lost. Law has become travesty. I mean, Australian law, it's draconian law, and I'm ashamed to call myself an Australian lawyer, but that's another story. I won't digress there. It is human rights and so-called freedoms. Oh, well, what freedom of speech? It's eroded. Anyway.
Real quick before before you start flying again, I just dropped because Jim, this will be relevant to you. But if you guys are not aware of the lore is deep with Chris's backstory, and
it gets deep. It gets so deep.
And I put a link in the front chat and in the back chat a video that I uploaded a while back where actually I think it was the first time I met Chris. He spent like 4.5 hours taking us through this saga. So if you're interested in the backstory, that's a pretty good place for it. Take off. We're ready for takeoff.
Well, like I'm already. The problem is I'm like a woman pilot. I can't land. I can drive the plane, but I can't fucking land the damn thing. All right, where were we at? Just conjure my mind. Where I forgot what I was at. I do apologize.
You're talking about your nation.
Oh, well, Australia's anyway. It's the law in Australia. It's similar to Canada. There's no, or England, I suppose. There's no more freedom of speech, and that is frightening. That's very serious. And I know this is a stream, which is not me to now pontificate upon what's happening. But anyway,
it's fucking terrifying, bro.
It's terrifying. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to go any further.
Are you all? Do you all have protective rights to post satire about government officials?
Well, mate, the legislation before which has been just passed, state and federal, is mind boggles. That's all I got to say. It's draconian.
You can't really talk about it, can you? Can you talk about it?
Well, I can, but I don't want to because.
I tried talking to Australians about their new ban on. I think it was people under 18 going on social media. And they were pretending they couldn't even talk about it with me.
Yeah, that's one of the many other aspects.
Otherwise, they might be implicated about saying
Absolutely.
False information about the new law.
It is not democracy, so I'm very cynical.
I spent 2 hours with the person trying to figure out what it was like to be an Australian with these new laws.
I'm pretty cynical of democracy myself.
I am so anyway. Let's laugh, all right? Let's talk about a current case or potential case.
All right,
you said not to talk about cases.
Fair enough, buddy.
What about we could take some victory laps or some ha 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 laps. As I mentioned earlier, several of my critics have fallen off of YouTube recently. Congratulations to me. The first of which that I'll mention is Mel Pandora. Congratulations on crashing out, Mel Pandora. What does this post say? She says, "Dear friends, from next week I'll be taking time off YouTube to settle into my new job. On return, I'll be relaunching the channel at different time slots, but we will be relaunching a morning afternoon chat show. We will be launching a second channel to do food reviews in different eateries, which I'm really looking forward to. So till then, look after yourselves and go check out these channels for great content." So if you don't speak UK English, what she means is I blew up my fucking channel. I lost my credibility and nobody trusts me or likes me. So I'm leaving YouTube until I figure out how to reposition myself. Because I can't take credit or responsibility for anything that I did wrong. So
which one was that, Flo?
That was Mel Pandora. She's the one that went to Vegas.
Ah, that's who I thought you were talking about. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, she went to Vegas. Well, before she even went to Vegas, she caused all sorts of drama around her channel by making shit up entirely, and like I don't even know how to tell the story concisely, but basically she made a lot of shit up, threw a lot of people under the bus, went to Vegas, and then as far as I can tell, did the same thing on a return flight. Started talking shit about the people who were in Vegas to try to deflect from the fact that she was in hot water with the beef sector for doing what appeared. Well, here I'll just show you what she did that got people in a tizzy. If I can find it.
I'm glad you're going over this subject. I got something for you afterwards.
Okay.
Or in it.
You know what? I'm looking on the wrong channel. Sorry, I got. It'll take me a second to pull up the short. If you want to go ahead.
You're happy this channel's done now? I take it.
I am happy. I am happy. Yeah. She tried before she left for Vegas. I was actually one of the main people she was trying to snake at.
Oh, right. Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Some reason she thought that she was in competition with me and Raging Tomato Sarah, which made some sense because we all have streams that occupy sort of the same time frame. Mel and I's time overlap more because she's on UK time and I'm a night weirdo. But I never really viewed her as competition. One, because she sucks, but also mostly because her content is so different from mine that the type of people that hers appeals to frequently is not going to overlap with what I'm doing. She had several streams that were about men's mental health, for instance, where dudes would come up and tell their sob stories and actually start crying on panel. I just can't imagine even be like,
wow.
Yeah, I went in there once. It was pretty low tier.
Now hold on a minute.
It's hard to even look at her with all the fucking weird shit on her face, but
let's all just admit it. I think
each their own, I suppose.
We would all be very satisfied to see Flo make somebody cry.
Damn it, where's my audio here?
You would think that what you're about to see would be really rare today, right?
Gesture some are comparing to a Nazi salute. Nazi salute. Nazi salute.
Nazi salute.
A Nazi salute.
I don't think we need to reboot Adolf Hitler, you fucking lunatic. Literally sieged Heil. You didn't just Heil. You know, you can accidentally Heil. Hey! Oh, shit. I didn't mean like that. But when you add the sieg, you meant it. It was like she was a Nazi that was stuttering. You know what I mean? She couldn't quite get through it. She would sieg. She'd like punch herself in the cleavage. or you just go full Nazi. People were saying that wasn't Sieg Heiling. You go, okay, what was he saying? And then my rockets go, they're gonna get launched, and they go that way. Maybe it was taken out of context.
Gestures.
Woo. I don't have your email flows, so I'm sorry, but I sent it the hard way.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it fits the subject. So this was at my court hearing day before yesterday now. The guy that was with Todd. And if anyone thinks that I timed the photograph just so or whatever, we can watch it in video form too. What's that look like?
Honestly, it looks like he's waving.
Yeah, well, I thought somebody'd say that. You want to watch the actual segment in video?
If you want to share screen,
I don't know
you
how.
don't want to, do you?
I don't know how.
Okay, have Tiff send it to me on Discord. Can you do that?
Well, it's on Todd's channel.
Okay, then give me a link or something. I can smell my ashtray like burning or something. I gotta.
Dude, I swear I thought you were gonna say you smell your ass.
I mean, can't everyone smell their ass all the time? No.
No, sorry, buddy.
Okay.
It depends on if you're circumcised.
No, that's if you can wank or not.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
My bad.
Yeah, because when you are circumcised, your cock gets so big you can't fit your hand around it anymore.
That's what it is.
Or PS, are you from the Sun Belt?
No. No, I'm in southern Indiana.
I was close.
You want me to go fetch that link real quick? Well,
yeah. Yes.
All right, I'll be right back.
Indiana, that's close to the Great Lakes, isn't it? One of the state which borders on a Great Lake.
I need every bit of money you can bring me. Pay me. All the money, all the banking, all the jobs, all the material things. I love spending money. And all these people here know I love spending all that money.
Oh, what a character. Yeah, it's right. It's the Midwest right on top of him.
Yes, right there. So I know I hate, everybody hates doing the outros, exit things.
Brick, no.
Yeah.
All right, can you at least cam up because you're beautiful?
Oh my gosh.
You're beautiful.
And I have my backwards hat, the one that has no what's the thing? The little snaps.
Ladies, hold on. I got it. Oh no. We got to hold on. So hold on, Brick, don't go anywhere. Ladies, if you're watching, please put a towel down on the floor before he cams up with his backwards hat on. And also make sure that you're holding onto the armrest of your seat. We don't want any slipping accident.
And he's single, ladies.
Brick, go ahead. Do your thing. Do your worst.
Okay, good. Get her undressed and we'll do this thing.
Okay, wait. Come back. Okay, thank God. Now, tell the people what you're about. Tell them who you are, where they can find you.
Yeah, Brick Jonesy. Just changed my channel name to Clay Foundations. If you really want to know what I'm about, have a nice trailer on my channel. I appreciate you having me up, Flo, and blessed are the peacemakers.
Yeah, amen. But hey, your goal, right? I thought you were going to say something about your goal. It's in the ticker.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. So eat healthy, enjoy life, promote life.
Seeing
right?
your Bricky.
Family's the most important thing.
Promoting life, being healthy. It sounds like he's saying go have unprotected sex. To which I say, Brick Jonesy, we agree. Have unprotected sex. Thank you, Kang.
Make additional family members And
Type a 1 in the chat if you believe that Brick is working off charges.
What's he charged for?
well, he's got a warrant out of one state somewhere for something.